We are live. Columbus Podcast. We back. Episode 199. You know the vibes. Let's play that unreleased John Hope to start the podcast more. This that brand new, unreleased Rhode Island artist, Rhode Island rapper. Let's go. It's gonna be. We got some new equipment, so Mar's gonna be testing it out too by playing this off of his auxiliary.
Yeah, y'all let us know if you can hear the music.
Yeah,
let us know how we sound. Is the music too loud? How are we sounding? Do we need to put up our volume?
Yes, because you guys are our producers. Like we say every single week, the Cap crew, you guys are our producers. We're going to test out some new equipment in here. It's supposed to be more streamlined, more basic, really good. So let's go. It sounds good to me from what I saw.
You can't hear the music.
Can't hear the music?
Nope.
Oh, my God.
No music? No music, guys?
Can you guys hear the music?
I'm listening to it right here.
It stopped right now.
No, like if you would, it was like really faint and really low.
Or maybe put up the the volume fully on your phone, and then maybe there's a knob for that wire, Mar.
I mean, the volume is really up right here.
It's probably the aux.
Do you see on OBS too? The volume spiking? When the music plays?
You said no music? Very faint.
Let us know how we sound, guys. You guys are our producers. Our live.
I mean, the volume for the music is up all the way, pretty much.
Still faint. It's very faint. It's the aux.
With it being very faint.
There's no knob, Mar? No auxiliary knob?
You guys good? The sound is good? Low? So the music is low, but we sound good, correct?
Do we sound good? Is the music low and we sound good?
We sound good.
Okay. Cap crew, you gotta let us know. We don't have 200 people like Stephen Colbert.
100%.
No, it's not fucking Paramount over here, guys.
It's stupid.
We just some guys from Rhode Island.
No music,
Potted.
but mics are good.
Everything sounds
Yeah.
good?
We're going to have to figure out the music aspect.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Can you hear it on your headphones?
Yeah, my headphones is loud as hell.
I feel like I could hear him. Like I could hear the music from here, like his headphones from here.
Yeah, the headphones were very loud.
It might be muted on your shit.
Hmm?
It might be muted over there. And what we hear,
they said it was very faint. That could be, yeah.
Yeah. So what we hear is your.
It's not muted, though.
Because what happened, if it's doing it by channels, it might be in the wrong channel.
We'll readjust.
We'll,
We got a lot of important stuff to get to. We'll play you next week, my brother John Hope. We tried to, but we got some equipment issues we're dealing with here. We're trying to get that fixed, but we're back again. Club and Bishop Podcast. We got to do human claps now. We got the... We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
We got this figured out, yeah.
Thank you for joining us for another week. We are here. A lot to discuss today. We got the PlaqueBoyMax apology. We're going to talk to PlaqueBoyMax. Not directly, but spiritually. You know what I'm saying? I hope he watches this. And shout out to the PlaqueBoyMax fans, the 5-star generals. Drake is making fun of Anthony Fantano and Fantano being canceled after resurfaced clips of Fantano saying the hard ER. And also, people are just questioning Fantano's integrity. But he also broke his silence. We're going to talk about Fantano's video. Sydney Sweeney, new ad, controversy, has rocked the world. Trump's even chimed in. And speaking of Trump, we got Trump going off on Charlamagne the God. And Charlamagne the God making him donkey the day today, responding to Donald Trump. We got some local news. We have MrBeast's donations. Shannon Sharpe being fired. New Spiderman teaser trailers and a new suit. Metro Boomin new album and Yeat. Kevin Gates' wife filing for divorce. Matt Rife buying one of the houses that inspired the Conjuring house. Not the actual Conjuring house, but one of the houses. I thought it was out here, but he bought the one in Connecticut. Love Island drama. Is Ken A a racist scammer? We're gonna talk about that. Some political news that Noel's gonna break down as well. And Dominican Festival coming up this weekend. Some controversy with that. A lot to discuss. Stay here. Stay tuned if you're watching live. We appreciate y'all. Much love always. Over the weekend, I had the Rhode Island Hospital's student program, Future Gen of Rhode Island, cancer awareness event. Great event. People loved it. Shout out to Farm Fresh and all the doctors out there and the people of the community that came by. A lot of single mothers were in the building, getting a lot of support, getting some information. We have it's strange. It's something I wouldn't predict. Like, we have a lot of single mothers actually that watch us. So don't take that for granted. We appreciate y'all, especially on a local level.
How do you know that?
Because they approach me, bro.
Oh, for real?
All the time.
They
Single
were asking
mothers.
about you, that's why.
Single mothers approach me all the time, bro. I'm telling you, single mothers is like a real deal thing. That's like a fan base that we have.
Yo, single moms.
You know.
Listen, I'll tell you something about me. I may be the stepdad that stepped up.
Okay.
You gotta reel me in though.
You know what I think it is? A lot of times single mothers approach me because they feel like their children watch us, get inspired off us, and also they want to be YouTubers, podcasters, especially locally. And that's what it ends up being. Like,
That's dope.
So, listen, I appreciate that very much.
And I'm down to inspire.
Yeah, that's not something I signed up for. So it's like it happened organically. You know what I'm saying? But if you are looking for a bachelor, we do have Noel willing to offer his services and take you all on a date, blind date, if need be. He could show up.
I could just show up.
With a bag over his head. You know what I'm saying? Make it a real blind date.
I'm the blind date? Oh, so I don't see what they look like.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta do the reveal.
Yeah, the grand reveal.
The grand reveal, you know what I'm saying?
I'm down for that. That sounds like fun. We should make that into content.
We
should make that into content.
I think we got something coming, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, Road to Love coming soon.
That'll be hard. I'll be down for that.
Also, Un Corito Sano, our Dominican event happening this Friday. You know, shout out to YI. Eric said that he's going to be hosting now. He wants to host. So
He wants to host.
He wants to be.
He wants to be on a flyer.
You know what I'm saying? Not on the flyer, but in person hosting, like in there, vibing, grabbing the mic, dancing, whatever he wants to do. You know what I'm saying? That man, he might find a Dominican wife that
That's
night.
what he's
I don't know
aiming
what's
for.
going on.
He should, bro. He should, yeah. Give him the mic, bro. Give him
Un Corito Sano 2, happening this Friday. Launch your Dominican Festival weekend this Friday at Lavish Lounge on Broad Street. That's right, Broad Street, Vivix, formerly known as Vivix Lounge. Stop by. It's a party that every ticket, the money's going to be donated to the Dominican Republic, back to school, actual supplies that actually Joy Home Care flies out every single year. We're going to be helping them, supporting them to buy the actual supplies. And also, locally, Calle Limpia, an actual company, and however you want to call it, foundation, they come together and they clean up the streets of Broad Street, the Dominican community of Rhode Island. This is where the money's going to go towards, so please buy a ticket. Even if you're not going, just buy the ticket. Just to buy the ticket, you'll be supporting the event, supporting the people. And also, again, last but not least, shout out to the Move the Crowd event that's going to be happening this month. I'm going to be judging. Final round, LEB versus Black Jesus in 14 days from the recording date right now, happening August 19th. Final round at 7 p.m. Move the Crowd at the Alchemy venue in Providence, Rhode Island. Love y'all. Let's go. Let's get this started in here. Damn. So I want to play the PlaqueBoyMax, but let me.
I think I might have figured it out.
Okay, so let me say the context first before we play the clip, because I'll have Marloon play the clip. Let me see. I'll share the note to y'all, and in that note, the clip should be in there. It might take a while to load, but there should be a clip in there of the PlaqueBoyMax full clip. So, one of the biggest moments that we've had on social media from this podcast was a learning experience, but at the same time, let's give full context. PlaqueBoyMax went viral because there was a clip of PlaqueBoyMax where PlaqueBoyMax said that he did a mistake when he was younger, etc., that he regrets it. And he was talking about, I guess, something else, right? And a complete different, taken out of context situation that happened in January. Clippers took that and then they put over it PlaqueBoyMax in a fake dating profile, and they had a fake headline that said PlaqueBoyMax basically admits to being gay, or just gay allegations of PlaqueBoyMax. They put gay allegations on PlaqueBoyMax. something that had nothing to do with the context of the actual clip, but when you combine it, since that clip sounds very vague, it looks like, okay, this headline meets that. A lot of clip pages do this, but the clip pages that did it with the PlaqueBoyMax were somewhat more credible, right? The actual there was like a hip hop one that doesn't really put fake news out there that much, or that I know of. I don't think they ever really. It seems like they just exaggerate, but not really fake news. And then Vlad TV. Vlad has a whole article about it, and they used the rap one, the Rap House blog. And that was something that was online, but PlaqueBoyMax hadn't come out officially to denounce that it's fake. His fans knew, his core fans knew it, but his core fans, they remember that original clip. They watch every single thing he does. I don't watch every single thing he does.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge PlaqueBoyMax fan. I think he's very significant for the culture. Last week, we covered the FaZe Banks situation, FaZe Banks crypto scam. During our coverage of that, I was saying that I think maybe he might have to PlaqueBoyMax might have to separate from FaZe a bit to protect his brand. And then Noel mentioned that PlaqueBoyMax might have his own issues he has to deal with because he's being accused of these things, right? And Noel made it worse because Noel did say that he was, because Noel added his opinion on it. Noel felt like he was alluding to, what, like prostitution you said or something?
Yeah, because that's
male prostitution?
Yeah, there was like a lot of people saying that too. And then when you look up the Vlad thing, that's what they're alluding to. So I was like, that's the only reason why I doubled down, because I seen Vlad posted it. So when I looked it up, because Vic doubted it right away. It was like, I don't think that was true. I seen it, and I'm like, let me check. And then when the first thing I pulled up was Vlad, and I'm like, Vlad don't be lying.
Yeah.
That Vlad's the police.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, if Vlad put it up, then it must be true, because they would have sued him if it wasn't true.
Yeah.
And then that's when you guys clipped it and torched our asses.
Yeah, so then immediately during the live stream, this wasn't a clip we uploaded or put online. It was during a live stream. A fan clipped that up. PlaqueBoyMax clipped up that moment during a live stream. And we are not making fun of PlaqueBoyMax. We were just saying, we were literally like saying, oh, if he is gay or if he did all that, doesn't matter. Like, why is that,
Why is that an issue?
Why that shouldn't be an issue, even though people are making it one. And then I also said, I added, I think we're being sent-tailed. Like, I'm pretty sure, I feel like this is fake. Like, this is more likely than not fake.
It would have been definitely bigger.
Yeah, because it just felt like, I could just tell when there's fake stories. But his fans didn't clip that up. They clipped up the part before I claimed that, during the live stream. So his fans did literally what they're mad at other people doing, clipping shit up out of context. So they clipped us out of context. They didn't add the full moment when I was like, yo, this is more than likely fake, right? They made it seem as if we fully believed this lie, etc. And we were not believing that lie. And also, we didn't make fun of PlaqueBoyMax. I apologized immediately after the stream because the fans, PlaqueBoyMax's fans, are so strong that they hit up Marloon, they hit up everybody, DM'd everybody, and then I was like, yo, no, hold up. I saw what happened, that they clipped out of context fully. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I apologize. I'm like, look, this is the article, the Vlad article that Noel referenced, and I also said that I'm pretty sure we're being sent-tailed during that moment. I literally said that during that moment, but I apologize. I personally have no ego. When niggas is wrong, we're wrong. Yeah. I have no problem to just say that I'm wrong in any type of situation. I don't need clout. I don't need fame. I don't need attention. Need none of that. I have my family. I just need my happy family, happy friends, healthy, everybody. That's all I care about, peace and love. I'm a simple man. If I wanted fame, if I wanted clout, I would have doubled down. I would have went off on PlaqueBoyMax. I would have, like, been like, F your apology, or F him for not, what I'm saying, come at us. Why are you mentioning us? I'll be dumb to do that. But people will do that and make it a whole moment.
Yeah. And then disappear to infinity.
And shout out to PlaqueBoyMax, because PlaqueBoyMax literally said that he respects us and he fucks with us, and that he won't go off on us because he understood how we could have saw that and took it out of context, right? He was just frustrated with that moment, and he felt like, damn, like, people are believing it, and he feels like we need to do more research. We did research during the podcast. Noel looked it up. There's a Vlad TV article. It might still be up. There's an article that makes it seem like this is real.
Like, I think you should go sue Vlad if you're going to be mad at anybody.
Vlad TV doesn't do fake articles. They're not The Onion. They're not a parody website. No. Vlad himself left a comment sharing his opinion under the article.
Which is crazy.
Like, as if he believes his own article without proof. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I think the issue is too, like, and this is where I get a little frustrated with the younger generation, because there are people like, you guys got to do more research. No, you need to do more research. Yes, I'm going to believe Vlad. Vlad's been around since the Boondocks.
Yeah.
Vlad's in a Boondocks episode. Like, he has been hip-hop journalism, hip-hop culture, whether you like him or not, for decades. He has put in the work. He has done sensationalized shit, but he still has some form of credibility in this industry. And that's where I get frustrated, is like, you can't get mad at us fully. You also have to be mad at these Clipper vlogs, which he was mad about.
Like how he said.
Like how he said.
PlaqueBoyMax said this. PlaqueBoyMax, that's why I fuck with PlaqueBoyMax, because PlaqueBoyMax understood it fully. And he also, I'm pretty sure him understanding it, he looked at it like, yo, these guys are not clowning me. They're just believing something that's not true, but they're not clowning me. Like, they're not making fun of me for if I was gay.
Yeah.
You know, or
That's
if
crazy.
I did gay stuff in the past. Like, they're not doing that. You know? And then Marloon did say on some sketch shit.
That's where he got mad.
And then he got mad.
Yeah.
Because he was like, y'all compare me. I guess he said his legal name because he knows him. I
Yeah.
forgot whatever his legal name is, but
Yeah.
he was like, y'all compare me to Sketch. You know, like Sketch is like some
Sketch-
whole
Yeah,
other
which-
situation.
Which was also taken out of context because as I wasn't calling him Sketch. When you guys were talking about the whole like account stuff and this and that, the alleged account, the alleged doing this type of content, whatever,
'Cause
blah,
Sketch
blah.
did that, right?
I was like, oh, like Sketch, you know, comparing. It's like me trying to understand. It's like, oh, they're similar situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't keep up with none of this stuff. I don't watch PlaqueBoyMax. I know who he is. I respect him. I know the stuff that he's done. Because, you know, Victor brings it up and Noel and stuff like that, but I don't keep up with it. So nothing towards you, my brother. I got no hate. It's all love. No, I'm not I'm not calling you gay. I don't speak on people's stuff at all. Like, I just mind my own neck. So I apologize if it got taken out of context, which it was. And it is what it is, you know. We just gonna keep it pushing.
Yeah, and it's a testament of what happens. You know, that type of stuff happens all the time with situations. We got Ellie. We got a little surprise in the building. But it's a testament of what happens in life when people, you know, the misinformation is real. And in this age right now, I think that independent media is on the rise. That includes us.
Yeah.
Right? His fans are our fans. They mess with us. Literally, the person that posted it said, everyone that I watch believes this. Basically saying, I watch these guys.
Yeah.
And you can tell they're fans of us because they watched the live stream and clipped up the live stream.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. You're probably watching right now.
Yeah, you're probably watching right now.
That's love.
And it's love, you know.
Which I'm personally sorry. I will personally apologize. Obviously, it's do more research. Obviously, in the moment, you have to ask these questions. Again, that's why I looked it up. We do this all the time. We debate back and forth, and if we're not sure, we'll look it up. That was just a mistake in that moment, and that's definitely where the apology comes.
Yeah.
But the respect for PlaqueBoyMax is huge. I listen to his album. Like, I'm one of the few niggas that still listen to it. Like, there's full love and appreciation for what he's doing, especially with hip-hop media. The fact that he's putting producers on. Like, me and Vic talked about this. Like, if you go back in the videos, we were talking about how, like, he has niggas making music on stream. That's how you keep hip-hop alive, is by incorporating in the shit you see now.
Yeah.
It's not just bringing major artists on and interviewing them like a lot of other people do. Like, no, he's putting random niggas on that actually are talented. So I have high respect for him.
Yeah, no. Listen, I always show love and give credit where it's due. PlaqueBoyMax is the future. I am not one of those older guys that be downing or clowning the streaming people.
At all.
Streaming community. We're literally streaming right now. We're basically streamers. So this is something that this is the new generation. And I think he's one of the leaders of the new generation in the content space. So always love to him. But yeah, it goes to show you how important this stuff is. Even though this is not a serious matter like a presidential, political, or life-changing type of thing,
Yeah.
I still take it serious because his fans took it serious too. And on top of that, it's just, I understood him. Like, he was frustrated, etc. But I do like how he didn't go too crazy with it, like go off on us and stuff. Like, he held himself from doing that. But shout out to PlaqueBoyMax. Is always love. Would love to interview you in the future. Work together in some aspect because we do respect you.
Talk about what's going on with FaZe.
Yeah, talk about what's happening with FaZe
I'd
Clan.
love to hear that.
I think it would be a great conversation, to be honest. It would be a very professional conversation, even though it seemed like, you know, we was wilding with that. It's like, bro, it was just shit happens online, unfortunately. But I did say we're being sent-tailed, so y'all should have clipped that up as well. But it's all love regardless. Just had to address that because Brian, everyone that's like, we have personal friends that watch PlaqueBoyMax and watching this stream, and that went viral that moment.
Yeah.
Right. But we did nip it in the butt right away. So I think that was the best thing that I did. Thank God in the middle of the night because PlaqueBoyMax responded and saw that and everything. So, you know, it's all love. It's all love. But it's a pretty, it's a bad and good example of the issue with this day and age and misinformation, everything that happens in life.
We also have a super chat. Did y'all like the new Metro? Felt nostalgic. Side quest 301 $2. We're gonna get to that when we get to new music.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But I'll say that real quick then now. New music. Metro Boomin dropped a new album and Yeat dropped a new mini project EP.
You heard it?
I haven't heard either of them.
I've heard the Metro
I've been
one.
very busy. It was my girlfriend's birthday. We had an event. There's a lot of stuff happening. We have real lives. I'm sorry, guys. Metro, I fuck with Metro, right? I'm going to get to it, Metro. You're my guy. It's going to happen this week. I'm going to do a reaction. It's like an hour and 20-minute long album.
Yeah.
So I want to give it a proper listen. But shout out to the fans that were blowing me up, hitting me up. You're going to get the reaction this week, and I'm going to DM it to Metro Boomin. Hopefully he posts it. Hopefully my reaction's good for him to post it. Good enough for him to post it, right? I'll definitely always keep it honest, but yes, I owe you guys that this week. And the Yeat one, because I do always react to Yeat and Metro. But from what you heard, quick summary, Noel.
So
You heard it fully?
no, I heard the first disc. I didn't listen to the second one because I didn't have time. But I'm not from Atlanta. It like when you hear it, you know it's dated, but that's the point. It sounded like he took what Kendrick did, where Kendrick made like that lowrider LA music.
Yeah.
But there's stuff there, like I'm hearing it, I'm like, this sounds like old Currency. Like this sounds like old Atlanta music, 2005, 2006.
Which I love.
I'm not a full knower of that. It sounds like Swag Surf, a couple of the
I love that.
It's like that type of music, and that's dope. I have no problem with that. It's definitely outside music. There's some features on it. I just didn't know who they were. But again, I'm not like OG Atlanta. I'm more OG East Coast, so I just didn't know. But I appreciate it for what it was, and all the people online were loving it, like that are from there. So that's when I knew. But sonically, it's really good. It's produced really well. It sounds really good. Like it sounds like music I can hear outside.
Yeah, people were mentioning Young Dro, Travis Porter. That sound, I love Travis Porter. So, I mean, Rich Kids. Didn't Playboy Cardi recently sample Rich Kids on like Wheezy?
Yeah.
I love that song. So it's like I see a resurfacing of that.
There's definitely a lot of cult classics that
Yeah.
we, like flipped on.
So we're gonna be honest and give an honest review soon once we both dive in fully to the project. You haven't heard it yet, Mar, the Metro album?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
Yeat, I didn't hear the Yeat project
hear that
at all. Yeah, life happens, guys. But we are here giving you this content every week, no matter what. We're gonna give you some content. We have what do you drop? We got someone stopping something in. Club Ambition member Ella Bell is in the building real quick. ¿Qué tú tienes ahí? ¿Qué tú tienes? Vamos a ver. Straight from the motherland. Show the camera real quick. Straight from the motherland.
Yo, she's lit. I'll take that right now, actually.
Yo.
Should we open one? Open one. Open one, Noel.
Can we open one? All right, I'll get a cup.
Okay, we got the Presidente straight from the motherland. Right on time for the Dominican Festival week and Dominican Festival weekend. Estamos activo. You know what I'm saying? Perfect timing for that. Who can get mad at? Who can't get mad at that? We got some Presidentes. For those who don't know, we are 21 and over, so we can drink.
Let me try a little bit. I've never tried it.
And we will promise not to get drunk on stream or on the podcast. We are just sampling
They probably would like it.
for research purposes some classic Dominican beer. Straight from Dominican Republic.
Listen, for
Concentrated Presidente.
for X amount of money, we can do a drunk stream.
Oh, man. People been asking us to do reactions high for years.
Yeah, we know we don't smoke.
We don't smoke, guys. We don't smoke. Noel does here and there, but, you know, we know you guys do, so we appreciate y'all if you do smoke. You know what I'm saying? We don't judge. Any type of drug you consume, we don't judge. We don't judge. Don't overconsume it. But as they're opening that bottle, I'll introduce the next topic as well. Anthony Fantano. Anthony Fantano right now is getting canceled online. The most famous music reviewer, because there's clips resurfacing of him saying the hard ER, and also there's a clip of him making fun of someone, a black man with a noose around his neck, and also a clip of him laughing at a Trayvon Martin joke.
Jesus
But he
Christ.
apologized and gave context. He, I guess, already apologized in the past for some of the stuff. One of them was the hard ER. I guess he was quoting a guy that was saying it and basically calling out the guy for saying it or something of that nature.
And because of that, you have to say it.
Ironically, right? So but he shouldn't have said it, especially, it was like Joe Rogan. Similar to when Joe Rogan said it, right? For like, whether it's like educational or et cetera, or just trying to quote someone, doesn't justify it and you shouldn't say it, right? Because you're a white man. Now, on top of that, he did break down, I guess the noose moment was just paper towel. And I guess it was like a parody video of people at the time hanging themselves from a noose, and it was like breaking paper towel. So he said that was taken out of context. And also the other moment, the Trayvon Martin clip, it was taken out of context because they chopped up the middle part when the guy laughed. They made it seem like he laughed fully at the Trayvon Martin joke, but he wasn't laughing at that. He was laughing at trying to pronounce someone else other than Trayvon. When you saw the full clips, to me, it started making more sense. Like, I got it. But it was still a bit like weird, like, especially the hard ER, because it was like multiple times. I think he said it right.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm him, it's just like, bro, it just felt weird because you cover hip hop so much, right? And I actually fuck with his opinion. Even though I disagree with it so much, I do respect it because we're not supposed to agree with everyone's opinion. That's why people have opinions. And if you disagree with him, you disagree with him. People get mad. They make him like he you know, they make it a whole thing. It's like, no, bro, you agree or disagree, move on. You know, share your opinion, but move on. But people literally personalize it and like want to attack him every single time. But that's a part of the reaction and review game, and he's had thick skin through it all. But for him to just see those clips, me personally, I never seen those clips. So I was like, what the fuck? It felt crazy, right? It felt really crazy. I'm like, what the hell? And on top of that, right, he did have I believe, if it wasn't a black girlfriend, it was a black wife. Let's just say girlfriend for now. So it's like, you know, these certain things about him. So it's like, I don't think he's a racist. I don't think he's, you know what I'm saying? But the clip, taken out of context fully, and it looks like he doesn't look like he's older, right? It looks like he still kind of looks similar to how he looks today, right? It's not like he's bald now and he had hair before.
What are we talking about?
Fantano, needle drop.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's like, what the fuck? Alchemist, the producer, called him out. Like, what the hell?
I sent that to you, yeah.
Drake is laughing. Drake posted him laughing because him and Drake have gone back and forth because he's been very critical of Drake's music, and Drake went in his DMs years ago making fun of him, giving him a review on his review. And then Drake posted a photo of Anthony Fantano laughing at him because he's being canceled right now because of what's happening, right? Anthony Fantano has to eat it, right?
Does.
He has to eat it. You have to eat it. I wouldn't even say unfortunately. He has to know that this is a part of it, right? When you're a creator as big as him, you're going to have your month or two where people literally cancel you if you do some dumb shit, right? Academics has done some dumb shit with the young kid on stream.
That was stupid.
Fantano, dumb shit with saying the hard ER. Why would you even, like, it's like, okay. Does that make them a racist? Does that make them these people? Do we define people by their worst moments forever, right? I think it's unfair. I don't go by that because I just know I'll be hypocritical to go by that. The thing is, people are calling Anthony Fantano hypocritical.
Yeah.
Because he
has done that.
He has gone off on people throughout their worst moments, and
yeah, he did it recently with Kendrick.
He's very you know, politically educated, politically opinionated on certain situations. And I fuck with his opinions on certain things. Or like, okay, I like how he speaks up about Palestine. Like, he has these moments. So people are like, damn, you stand so strong on some shit, right? You call people out, and then look at you now. Like, you look crazy. The digital footprint is real. Yeah. When you do some shit online, it lives on forever, right? It lives on forever. And him doing it where it wasn't like in a serious setting with like a doctor or a teacher.
No.
And you're saying the hard ER.
It was South Park comedy.
It was like you were trying to be like dark humorous or making fun of someone. You know, you're quoting it, but it's still like he had like almost like a look or uniform. Like when he was, didn't he have something on him when he was doing it, like glasses on?
Yeah. Like
it kind of almost like a Fantano character, for lack of a better term, that he kind of does during certain streams that he does separate from like his reviews. So it just came off comical and in poor taste. But he did apologize, and I guess he apologized in the past for certain things, especially the clip. I think Fader or someone like called him out in the past.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to portray him as a alt-right, bigoted, racist white man.
Yeah, and
he says that he's not that. Yeah. And I hope that he's not that, because he calls out alt-right, racist white men all the time. He does that. He calls them out. So it's like, oh shit, this is what you were in the past this whole time. You know, I don't think he is. I don't think Fantano's racist. I just think he is another white person that's done some dumbass shit like they always fucking do, right? Post Malone, Justin Bieber, like they always fucking with the heart. Like, it's always, bro. Like, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because it was back then, so people didn't really like take it as serious. My issue is this with the Fantano thing. So I was really big into like political media when I first started, like 2015, 2014. Because before I was just studying it, but I was like, this is when the podcast started coming up.
Yeah.
So like Steven Crowder was coming up, Ben Shapiro was coming up.
This beer's delicious.
Ruben, Nick, what's his name? Rick Rubin, I think is his name.
Yeah.
He was coming up, and I'm watching a lot of these guys just to get the other side of the spectrum, and then I'm watching Young Turks at the same time and all those like progressive groups. So I'm shocked I never ran into this nigga, because his comedy was around politics. Like when you watch the whole 8-minute clip, a lot of it, especially like the feminist stuff that they were attacking for, which I don't really care about, was like anti-Hillary stuff. I was also repeating a lot of that stuff. I was very upset with the narrative around Hillary Clinton because I was a Bernie supporter at the time. And my energy was like, why are we voting for this person just because they're a woman? And that was the foundation of a lot of his jokes.
Yeah.
Was like, are we really going to vote for this chick just because she's a woman? Like, Bernie was the better candidate. I didn't care about that. I didn't care about those type of jokes. I didn't care about the PC joke because he was clearly a part of the group of people who I also was a part of, and I'm still to this day, who are against cancel culture. And they felt like it was killing comedy at the time. And that was a huge thing. Back in 2016, like we were all saying this. The reason why Trump got elected was because of the way a lot of leftist people were acting and like silencing people.
Yeah.
Trying to like control narratives. The thing that killed me was Sam Hyde. And it's going to kill me every time with a lot of you people. Because Sam Hyde, at the time, I ran into him before. And I knew what he was. What Trump is today, and like a lot of his followers, were early Sam Hyde people. Like that narrative that there is a superiority amongst white people and that white people are the superior culture and the jokes around that. That may be Sam Hyde today, but that started with an active narrative that black and brown people are inherently violent. So for Fantano, I'm sorry if I said his name wrong, for him to like ignore that, those jokes that this nigga was making, like there's stand-ups, bro, Sam Hyde laughing at Trayvon Martin. And there's stand-ups of him making these jokes that black people are inherently violent. For you to see that in 2014 and to not call it out for what it was, I'm looking at you some type of way because Sam Hyde didn't just turn fringe. That's the foundation of those ideas. Like that's how it starts, is when you start thinking black people are inherently evil. Because you're essentially saying if someone isn't inherently evil, that means white people aren't. White people aren't inherently violent the way black people are. It's essentially what you're arguing. So for Anthony to see that and not call that out and to say he said it in the video, Sam is a little unhinged, but I like his comedic style. What the fuck do you like? Like, what is the humor here? Because what evolved from Sam Hyde's type of comedy, which I was watching in 2016 evolve into like mainstream Republican media, was racism. It was this idea that white culture is superior, white people are superior, and that's why they have the attitude they have now, because it started with people like Sam Hyde who were promoting this shit. So Anthony doesn't even acknowledge that. And he's so smart. I'm like, you know what I'm talking about? You know you would deliberately ignored this one issue, and he made it all about, oh, I'm not laughing at Trayvon Martin, but you're still laughing at Sam Hyde's jokes. What the fuck is so funny about Sam Hyde's jokes?
Because Sam Hyde was in that thing? In that thing?
He was a part of that whole thing. He was a part of that video. Because they were asking him in streams, they're like, why do you find Sam Hyde funny? Mm-hmm. Like, what is it about this comedy that's funny to you?
Because he didn't name him in the clip.
Who?
Right. Fantano didn't say Sam Hyde at all.
No, he did. He did.
He did?
It came a couple times. If you go to like Mark's minute 6, he brought him up a few times. Because the thing was, they were pressing him about it. Because he interviewed him. Okay. And he was like, I'm going to have whoever want on my stream. Doesn't mean I fully agree with them, which is fair. I'm in support of that narrative. You should we bring people on we don't agree with. My thing was, nigga, you got to call out the racism. It was mad evident back then. It's even more evident now. That's my frustration with him. And he didn't acknowledge that, and they called him out on it, and he still ignored it. And instead of even acknowledging it, bro, he's going as far as being like, well, you did this. Like, he's pointing fingers back
at people, and
it's like, that's corny.
He's probably going through a frustrated moment. He's going through a very frustrating moment right now. Yeah, like I don't know, like, and I could have sworn he said in the clip, like the person brings on people to their platform, etc. So maybe he was talking about Sam Hyde or whoever he was on, because it was like one of those streams that multiple people were on.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. It was 4 people on the
whoever
screen.
was hosting it.
It's who brought him on.
Excuse me, brings on guests that are unhinged or very controversial. He was basically stating, and I guess he
was defending it.
He joined that, and he's like, people could do that, etc. People, I think, are just concerned. They want to make sure that Fantano is an ally, especially I want to say to the black culture.
Yeah.
Because when you are covering music, no matter what, black culture, from every level, we run music, whether it's even on a Spanish level. When it comes to Dominican culture, the Afro-Latinos, the Dominican culture runs like the Spanish, like there's so many different levels of black culture just running music. So when he covers music, especially the hip-hop albums, it always goes viral. His takes on hip-hop albums, they look at him like a hip-hop reviewer, right? They don't realize, obviously, Fantano covers all types of rock, all types of shit, bro. Shit that I never even heard of and probably will never listen to in my life. That's why I respect him, though, because he does so much genres. Like, it's insane.
I know. I respect
He
him.
does so much shit that I've never heard of. I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Like, he does new artists we never heard of, indie shit. He goes hard with the music shit. Like, it's all-encompassing.
Yeah.
But with the hip-hop shit now, we're like, damn, this guy's opinion, people are like, damn, oh, he said all this? And why did we even care about him? I thought he's not an ally. He's not, because when you're a white person in the culture, you're gonna be deemed either an ally or someone that's just trying to pass by in the culture, trying to like either sometimes you get accused of being a vulture, right? A culture vulture. Like that's to the level that some people take it to. I think that this man needs to, unfortunately, he just gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Like him going back and going off on people, I don't think is the best option. But then at the same time, I'm not sure if him going away
would do anything either, because
if he disappears is like, because I would say disappear for a while,
Yeah.
but it's like, I know that's not gonna have the greatest. There's nothing right you could really do here. You just gotta fucking.
But do you think the
be
current?
smart, bro? Like stop doing dumb shit.
But Vic, honestly, you think the way he's handling it right now, where he's commenting under people's posts and everything?
No, he shouldn't be doing that.
Is that correct? Yeah, that's my only.
He shouldn't be doing it, but he's frustrated because he's already apologized for some of this shit in the past. So he's like, damn, now this shit's happening again.
That's life. You should.
But it's like that happens, bro.
Yeah.
Because I think he doesn't realize how big he is. That's what it is. And we all go through. We went through it last week with the PlaqueBoyMax shit. Like we're still small, but we're still big to people. So we don't realize how big we are sometimes when we're creating content. Yeah. We forget the audience. And he said it during the clip, which I like that quote where he was like, I forget that I'm not creating content just for myself. I'm creating content for my audience.
Yeah.
So he forgets that. And he was forgetting that a lot in the past. I hope you fix this shit. I saw that he was at the Clips concert. he you know what I'm saying? He's posting it. He's still out here. Like he's still like, I'm still...
Yeah.
So like I'm a fucking ally. Like he's trying to remind people.
Mm-hmm. I'm still part of the culture. I seen that video where he's smiling when the Mike Tyson bar hits.
Yeah,
that was funny.
But now, unfortunately, for the rest of his career, he's probably gonna be called by a group of people, smaller group. It might get smaller throughout time, but people are gonna call him the racist white man.
Yeah, and they're always gonna bring it
even
up.
though he's not. It's like they're gonna call him that because it's like damn. So.
And someone asked a question I was gonna ask you. So SideQuest 301 $2. Thank you, bro. I bet you Drake will diss him on Iceman. I think so. He's getting bars.
Drake is definitely gonna diss Fantano on his next album. That's happening because Drake right now is like,
fuck everyone.
Like on some fuck everyone is like.
And they've had beef in the past. He's DM'd him.
He's happy about it. He's celebrating this. You know, that's why he posted that over this weekend, laughing at Fantano. What's your reaction to Fantano? Leave a comment. You know, Fantano follows me, so shout out to Fantano. I would love to interview him about this topic in the future. Not on Zoom. I know you guys love interviewing Fantano on Zoom. I probably have to make that shit in person. I think in person would be fire. Shout out to Elabel dropping by. This is amazing beer.
Amazing, bro. Generous.
My God.
This is the shit.
Marloon's even drinking the beer.
I know, bro.
Marloon does not consume alcohol.
I don't.
Marloon might pass out.
This be the shit
during the stream
when I'm about to thrash something.
My God. Okay.
Don't look at me like that, Elbow. Don't look at me like that.
This is amazing.
This shit's amazing. This is the shit you put in a brown paper bag.
Where'd you get it from? Give the people some context. Put the mic on her real quick. Where do you get this from? I'm not gonna get that.
I brought it from DR.
Where in DR? What colmado? We need the details.
So I look like shit, guys. Oh my God.
No, you look fine. You look fine.
So
that's our beautiful sister right there, LaBelle.
Back in DR, back in June, late June. He wanted the canned beer. Victor wanted the canned beer. Yeah. And when I went to get it, it was sold out. So I'm like, I'm still gonna bring him beer. I brought him two medianas. So that's what they're called.
Medianas, son medianas. It look like grandes. No son grandes.
No, esas no son
Parecen
jumbos.
grandes.
Those
That's
are
not grandes.
jumbos. Those are medianas.
Damn.
Yeah, no, when I
Medianas
grabbed it,
taste
I
better
knew.
than jumbos. So yeah, this is my favorite beer in the world.
Oh no, this is like liquid sex.
Yeah.
I'm being honest with you.
Bro,
There's something about this beer.
Queda otra.
this, bro,
Oh,
it,
we gotta save that one for this weekend.
it makes you feel like you're like on an island.
Mm.
Like,
Well, it is from the island.
yo, the breeze that it comes with. It's
Delicious.
crazy. I don't know if it's the AC or the breeze. I don't know.
The heat, like it also gives you like some heat inside your body.
Yeah.
It keeps you warm.
I could taste the sand.
We gotta get you back on a full episode, Alabo, co-hosting. People loved you. People loved you, man. We just gotta make sure some topics too for her. So we gotta throw some relationship
Nah, yo,
topics.
they love you here.
Yeah.
Well, I hope they do.
A fan favorite.
They're
You're a fan
funny.
favorite.
A
I like
fan
reading the
favorite.
Chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, fan favorite in the building. Sometimes it might get a bit too creepy, but God bless them.
Oh, God bless.
We got a lot of horny fans.
I'm a horny nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm
They're
saying?
just here for me.
Yeah. We do. Hey, listen, we got.
That's your clan.
If you're gay, it's fine.
No, that's not what I mean.
Or if I'm talking about them,
They
not
want to
you.
feel accepted.
No, not you.
Oh
not
yeah,
you.
yeah,
Them.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about them.
yeah. I can slide in Noel's DMs.
No, don't slide in my DMs.
No,
That's
no.
Yo, you
exactly
slide
what
in my
he's
DMs,
saying.
I'm posting you on my
That's
story.
what he's
I'm
saying.
exposing you.
What are you exposing?
They're,
They're regular human beings that just happens to like the opposite sex.
No,
Nothing
because
to
you want to know what it is?
expose.
Gay niggas be bold.
Yeah.
Dumb niggas be saying crazy shit. One nigga told me I look like brown chocolate ice cream.
Oh no, I got proposed to in a DM one time. I'm like, okay, this is crazy.
Goddamn.
A guy proposed to me. You know, one time
What
a
did you
guy
say
showed
back?
it. One time when we were going to LA, a guy showed his whole butt, talking about you're invited here. Like, I don't want to go there, my friend. I'm not going there. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go in and out
That's
to get some burgers, but I'm not going in and out of you.
That's
Hell no.
rack.
Yeah, no, they
Why
really
you decline his invite?
they take it there, bro. They take it there. What, we
What?
gonna super chat something? Are you putting the
No,
screen?
SideQuest said
Oh.
that she's my crush with the $2.
$2.
Appreciate
Oh
you, bro.
yeah, Elabo got a crush in the chat.
Yeah.
There's also another super chat. Wizard of Riz, 199. Thank you. Did you guys watch SummerSlam? Joe Budden at Raw. I didn't know Joe Budden was at Raw. Joe Budden was at Raw.
Joe Budden's not at Raw. Maybe Joe Budden. Maybe Joe Budden's in the crowd.
Has to be.
Tonight, Raw's tonight. So
Yeah.
SummerSlam was over the weekend.
But I did. Brock Lesnar came back, boy.
They
Not
said,
that exciting.
You don't think that's exciting?
They
Brock
said
Lesnar.
Noel looks like a freshly polished leather shoe. I want me some of that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yo, slide in his DM.
Oh my god.
It's getting
Niggas is scaring me.
Slide in his
crazy in
DM.
here.
You niggas is scaring me. This is what women feel like. You niggas is aggressive.
My god.
Nah, but you didn't like the Brock Lesnar shit?
Nah. This just seemed like it's like
We don't need him.
we don't need him.
You don't think it adds to the story? That was his most like difficult fighter. One of the I would have preferred the Greek Khali, but I think the Greek Khali's dead.
I mean, they're bringing everyone
he's not
out
dead.
because it's Cena's year. They want to bring everyone out.
Yeah, I'd
but
bring his hardest matches, honestly.
I don't know. I wasn't too excited about that.
Because when we think back, his hardest matches would be the Great Khali, the Big Show. Big Show's dead though, I think, or like sick.
He's not, bro. No, none of these motherfuckers are dead.
Oh, they're
bro.
old. I don't know. And then Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton. There's a few they could bring back.
Yeah, no. We shall
The
see.
plot.
Love you, hablamos.
Hablamos. Love you.
Appreciate you
Friday.
coming
Appreciate
by.
you.
For
Thank
sure. Bye.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. This is some good ass beer. Goddamn.
One
Oh
of them
yeah,
are
he's still
dead.
that sexual assault.
Oh,
lawsuit.
bro.
I forgot.
Who?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, God bless him.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has a sexual assault.
He got
lawsuit
hair now.
in this
He
point
looks
in
weird with
time.
hair.
Yeah, God bless. Also, another Drake topic that happened over the weekend. Ebro, during his Apple Music show, music review, Apple review that they do every single week, he said this about Drake. I'll play it right here off my phone.
I'm not even talking about certain people. I'm talking about Drake. I'm not talking about people who are fans. I'm talking about studied craftsmen who are great at contributing and understand what this hip hop shit has been since its
Conception.
yes. Like, I'm not just talking about rando fans on the internet, bro. Listen, a lot of these fans and a lot of people on the internet, y'all don't even love hip hop like that. You're just fans of an individual. We are having hip hop conversation about something that has literally saved our lives, created put food on people's plates and is a culture that has been an inclusive culture of all different types of ideas and music and expression and all of these things for fucking 50 years, man, or plus.
Right.
Like, we're talking about something that we love and care about. I'm not just talking about comments and fans and fucking trolls and all this other bots and all this other stupid ass shit. We're talking about fucking, and even during the whole rollout. Yeah. And I hate going back to the beef, but guess who keeps bringing the fucking beef up? Who said we wasn't gonna be talking about this summer? But guess what the fuck we're talking about, man? So we're not supposed to bring that up either? We're just supposed to ignore. Right. We're supposed to act like these things don't happen because you're popular? Come on, man, that's whack.
So he was talking about Drake, and to be honest, a lot of times when Ebro discusses Drake, I disagree with Ebro. There feels like there's a slight bias towards Kendrick Lamar for some reason when Ebro discusses Drake. I don't know if something happened between them personally behind the scenes or something. I have no idea, but that's just my opinion from what I've noticed. Drake is still bringing up the beef, yes, but so is everyone else. Pusha T is still dissing Drake. Kendrick Lamar's tour has brand new skits dedicated to the beef. He still is like LeBron James is dancing with his wife to Not Like Us. Like, everyone is bringing up the beef, so it can't be like, oh, it's only Drake doing it. Like, he makes it seem like it's like a Drake thing only. Like, I don't know. Okay, Boss from Dreamville. Shout out to Ebro though. I do fuck with Ebro. Ebro is a legend, whether we want to admit it or not. Ebro's done a lot. Boss left a comment from Dreamville artist, J. Cole's artist, left a comment saying, "My 2 cents, Ebro. Drake is among the most, if not the most, inclusive of artists our culture has put forth, pushed countless rappers to the forefront, dancehall artists, Afrobeats artists, R&B artists, reggaeton, older artists, newer artists, etc. I don't get this culture narrative that's persisted since the battle. If it's the Canada thing, Toronto 1 hour flight from New York, I'd argue their culture and ethnic makeup is more kin to New York than pretty much any city in the States. NYC, Toronto, London are a I don't know that word. Shout out to Boss. He's more smarter than me. Culturally, surely it's not about his pen. He's arguably the greatest writer of a generation. So what is it, right? And then Boss said, I said arguably, Kendrick Lamar is a part of that argument, as is J. Cole. People will have their preferences between the three. Music is subjective. Now, Boss's take made the internet go crazy because people are like, Boss is saying that Drake is the greatest writer of this generation of all time. He didn't say that. He said that Drake is arguably the greatest generation, the greatest songwriter of a generation. It's very arguable. It's very arguable because people are going to think that and say that when Drake has more hits than any artist of all time. Like, if you're breaking Michael Jackson records, like, people are going to be like, damn, this guy has to be a great songwriter. Okay, he did have ghostwriters. He wrote most of his hits. If he has 350-something hits, you're telling me ghostwriters wrote 300 of them? You're telling me ghostwriters wrote... Like, what are you guys talking about?
I think
like the songs that got exposed and revealed were probably... What? Like, that got exposed as like, oh, the full song wasn't Drake at all. Like... He had the ghostwriter. That was the Quentin Miller project. It was probably what? Out of how many of those were hits? Maybe what, 4 or 5? Like,
nah, he did.
Or is it less? Is it more than that?
I'm gonna
like, how many hits? All right, did Quentin Miller write?
This is why I gotta push back, Vic. This is why I have to push back.
They say Vic always protecting Drake.
I'm not gonna protect Drake here. If you're reading this and it's too late, it was a Quentin Miller project. He wrote a lot of those songs.
But Quentin Miller wrote the entire project.
No, he wrote Know Yourself. I think he has credits on Energy. There's a few of the major ones.
But what does that have to do?
And that's one of Drake's biggest albums.
But what does that have to do with the argument? Songwriters collaborate with other songwriters.
Vic,
we're not saying that Drake is the greatest rapper, the greatest lyricist. Niggas is arguing whether he's a great songwriter or not.
I think that's
Look up the greatest songwriters of all time. These white older people. Look them up according to Google. They've worked with other songwriters. Like right. This is not, oh, he's a pop star. Someone came at me, oh, he's a pop star. He uses ghostwriters. Pop stars are great ghostwriters. Beyonce has written hits. SZA has written hits. Nicki Minaj has written hits. Like, that's why they're so big. They collaborate with people.
Yeah.
Like to say, like, we're not arguing that he's the best lyricist or not the best lyricist. Like, he's not hip hop. That's a different discussion. To argue if he's one of the greatest songwriters of all time and say, oh, he can't be because he used ghostwriters, doesn't make any sense, because actual songwriters use other songwriters. There's songwriting camps that some of your favorite R&B acts of all time get together and literally camps. I know some of them. I've been invited to some of them. They get together, literally, these fucking label heads and shit put together writers in a room to come up with what? Hits. The greatest hits, some of the biggest hits. That's what Drake was doing in a collaborative effort. I think Drake is a dumbass for not acknowledging the Quentin Miller collaboration. He let fans make it something that he says is not. Because he says that, oh no, it was like aiding and helping him, right? Even Quentin Miller's admitted to that. Like, it's not like nigga wrote every single word for him completely. It's like it was a collaborative effort. But fans made it seem like, oh, Quentin Miller is actually Drake, right?
Yeah.
And then what happens there, Drake disconnects and doesn't fuck with Quentin Miller ever again. Stupid. Acknowledge it. Fuck, like, don't blackball. It's almost like they blackballed Quentin Miller. Like, it's insane what they've done with Quentin Miller. Like, it's disgusting. But people have worked with him. Pusha T has worked with Quentin Miller. These people have worked with him and tried to help him, etc. But Quentin Miller's been through so much, right? The Meek Mill situation, right? His injury, the Quentin Miller injury, all that shit was the car. Like, it's insane what Quentin Miller's gone through. But I think people take that and make it something that is not. Like, and I'm also not saying that Drake's the greatest writer of all time, but let's not make it a hot take when it's not a hot take. You guys want to use the beef and you want to clown Drake because everyone's clowning Drake, and it becomes like a crowd. What's it called when people have the same opinion? When people just follow the fucking crowd. What the fuck is that term?
I literally teach this.
Jesus Christ.
It's
There's a term for that shit, bro.
Groupie?
Groupthink. Groupthink. When people groupthink, you guys are just group thinking.
Or herd mentality.
Yeah, like why is it shocking for someone to say that about Drake? Because of the ghostwriter. Look up how many hits Drake has, guys. Did Quentin Miller write all of Drake's hits? Also, we acting like what Quentin Miller did, etc., was Drake's best music of all time. Like, Drake had hits before that, has hits had after that, and Drake's used other writers aside from Quentin Miller. Like, he's used writers. Like, this is a thing, and it confuses me now because I feel like Drake might never want to use a writer now. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's his mindset. Like, does he even?
Oh, he's fucked if he doesn't.
Because you want to get the hit still.
No, it's because it'll be the Kanye effect. Well, the moment Kanye lost all his writers, he turned to shit. Yo, I don't understand what y'all issue is here, bro. Because when I always think back to all the shit that's been written, 30 hours. You may correct me here. If it's not 30 hours, there's another song on that album. There's two other ones. It might be Father Stretch Your Hand. Drake wrote them.
Bro, didn't Kanye West say that verbatim? Kanye West said that shit verbatim one time. I'm pretty sure Kanye West said something along the lines. Literally, Kanye was like, if I need a hit or if I want a hit,
I'm going to Drake.
I'm going to Drake to write the hit.
Yo.
DJ Khaled
said the same thing.
Because
you know what
Beyonce calls Drake to make hits. Like, we gotta stop it as if, like, we want to push someone down. Like I said on Twitter and it went viral, the beef gave people amnesia. Like, you want to rewrite history.
It's not amnesia.
It's amnesia because people are forgetting shit.
They don't know how music works.
Or maybe because it's a younger generation that's like these bots and these fake accounts is really just like a younger generation hiding behind anonymous accounts saying these opinions. But it's okay to like Drake. It's okay to like Kendrick. It's okay to like all these people at the same time. We don't have to like shit on everything that they do. Like, it's insane to me. And I think that Ebro, I feel like Ebro knows what he's doing though too. I feel like he moves intentional.
Bro,
he doesn't give a fuck. Like, he knows how to poke bears and shit. Like, it's whatever with Ebro.
Ebro gave Lauryn Hill, greatest album of all time. She stole half of it. There's a whole story about it.
About her stealing the album?
Yeah, it was like written by the band group, and like she just took it and ran with it. What the fuck are we talking about? Ebro knows the story. Bro, Ebro had been defending Drake back in 2022. I know what Ebro's doing. You're absolutely right. He's playing the game. He's playing social media. Also, it's very funny that he's saying Drake is in hip hop for his upbringing and his nationality. Ebro's half Jewish. He has a white mother. I didn't even know that until Twitter told me. I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious? It's on his Wikipedia. Bro, this shit is nauseating. You niggas have made it a trend to hate, and you're ruining music. Because Vic is right. I'm going to ask the room, how worse do you think music will be if niggas made their own songs? Because I'm a firm believer, the reason why Thug's shit is ass is because Gunna's gone. Stop playing with me. And it's for a lot of you niggas. There's some niggas that are not in the room and your shit is ass. And you quiet as fuck about it.
I think so, because people, ever since the Drake Quentin Miller situation, people are scared now to collaborate. Ooh, I don't want no one else as a songwriter credit under my credits, because people are gonna say I'm not really a real rapper.
I'm not a real rapper.
I didn't write that rap.
Music. I don't make real music.
I didn't write that rap. My
Okay.
integrity.
Cool.
There's certain caliber artists that can only do that. Kendrick Lamar, like this, you have to be on the Kendrick Lamar level to push the needle without a writer. Jay-Z, right? Not everyone's Jay-Z. Not everyone's fucking Kendrick Lamar. It's okay if you want to collaborate with artists like Drake does, like has done, like these people do, like Nicki, it's all right. Now, for someone to fully write your record and fully verbatim, bar for bar, hook for hook, and then you just come on and deliver it fully, that's where it gets insane, right? That's where it's insane.
Yeah. That's what
There's been full hooks that have been written for Drake's. There's been full bridges. There's been full half verses and cadences in a verse, but it hasn't been evidence of a full exact record from start to beginning. So it shows you that there's a collaborative effort. The thing is looked down upon in hip hop history, the collaborative effort, and it's like, damn, you suck creatively. You can't do it by yourself. You need help. There's power in collaboration. If Drake wants to do what he's doing, beat these records, you have to do that. You have to collaborate. Like, there's nothing wrong with the collaboration,
bro.
Right? But to a lot of people, he's not the greatest rapper, etc., lyricist, etc., because of these type of things, and that's fine. But for someone like Boss to say that Drake's arguably
the greatest writer, not rapper,
the greatest songwriter of a generation, I don't think it's a hot take. I can see how someone can think that because Drake has the most hits.
Yo, because Drake isn't writing. I mean, I think Kendrick's a better lyricist than Drake. I will die on this hill for that. I do not think Kendrick is a better writer than Drake because Kendrick cannot make an R&B song the way Drake can.
Yeah.
Writership is an encompassing concept. Bro, and it's not just Drake. Y'all coming at Drake saying, oh, he's pop because he can make R&B music. So what the fuck is Future?
Yeah.
Because who wrote Body Party? Stop playing with me, bro. Sierra's career went to hell the moment they broke up. You thought I forgot. Nigga, it was the truth. Her career turned to shit the moment they broke up. She stopped making good music. Her sexy shit was with Future. Bro, who wrote Act Up? Because it wasn't a girl.
It was Yachty.
What the fuck are we talking about? You niggas want to degrade niggas' pens and degrade niggas' like cultural standing when some of the favorite niggas you have been writing R&B and pop songs this entire time.
But that's why I also have to blame Drake, because like I said, Drake should have acknowledged Quentin Miller, acknowledged the collaboration that it was. You take that in, you develop a relationship, you platform him, make that nigga OVO, put him on your team, make it what it could have been. Instead, with the way Meek Mill exposed it and spoiled it, it ruined it all because now Drake's ego's hurt. When a man's ego gets hurt, it's one of the worst things in the world. And look at Quentin Miller's career being blackballed. It's horrible what's happening. It's horrible what's happening. But two things can be true. Let's not act like that's that hot of a take. It's not a hot take at all. It's like, and also, Drake has introduced us to so many artists. The whole More Life brought us gigs and Skepta and that whole UK scene that our friend group, like our generation, you can argue, didn't know about until Drake highlighted it to that level.
Yeah.
Drake makes something regional, national. Migos, it makes it more national. Anything Drake collaborates with. Bad Bunny was big before Drake, but that collaboration with Drake gives him that American audience. We have to stop hating We have to actually realize that there's some truth to like the shit that this guy has done. Does not rewrite history.
And I think the big issue here is there's a fine line between being the best lyricist and being the greatest writer. You can be the greatest lyricist of your generation, which I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm looking at it right now, it's Kendrick Lamar. I'll give him the title. You do not have to be the greatest lyricist of my generation for me to call you the greatest writer. That will always be Drake because he makes hits. He gives you hooks. He transcends genres.
But if people,
that's just what it is. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news here.
People's only argument, I guess, also, another argument people might say, like, oh, there's songs that they prefer.
That's fine.
And that's fine. If you prefer the Kendrick Lamar, etc., or other songs, then you think like they're a better songwriter because of the songs you prefer. But if you're weighing it off of the most hits and success as a songwriter, then I can see the argument for Drake. That's what I saw. I'm like, okay, Drake has the most hits. People are gonna argue him as the greatest songwriter. I don't think Boss was like. People were like questioning Boss, like, oh, Dreamville is betraying, like, or like making it like a whole thing about the beef. Like,
I've seen that in the whole JID shit, and they're like just ramping it up. I've seen.
It's like, nah, bro. I don't. It's not that deep. It's like he is just reminding people. Also, artists are not really speaking out for Drake, etc. Right? Like people are like being quiet, which they all can do. Some of them do, but a Boss doing it, I think, is significant because it reminds people like, oh, because I think people actually appreciate Boss as an artist. Like he does good quality music. He's not huge. He's not like a Dreamville. Like he's a Dreamville OG, but he's not like, I feel like even JID is more popular than Boss right now. Like, you know, you can argue maybe Ari Lennox and JID, obviously J. Cole, have been more successful than him. Mm-hmm. Maybe, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Comment down below if I'm wrong. But Boss still has quality. And I think people appreciate him. So they're like, damn, Boss said this? And I think that's what made them be like, huh, wait a minute. But it's why you should care about his opinion, because if you know he's good at what he does, he's one of his peers. He's one of Drake's peers. He's in the industry. So also maybe Ebro might agree with this. Like if you talk to Ebro might like be like, okay, I see what you're saying. For all we know, we don't know.
Do you think J. Cole feels the same way?
Hell yeah. I think J. Cole definitely. I think that take might be a J. Cole take.
That's why I feel like.
I think that's a J. Cole take that J. Cole says around Boss
and
the
Boss
friend
repeated
group.
it.
And I think Boss repeated it.
Because
I know
found
J.
it
Cole
coincidental.
loves J. Cole loves Drake.
I found that coincidental. So you think that J. Cole right now is like, you're right, he's standing by Boss in secrecy?
I think so. I think if J. Cole's talking like as a fan, removing his ego,
yeah,
a fan of the hip hop and music, I think J. Cole would probably say that about Drake. Like, yes. Because, bro, do you think that these people don't sit, like, all these years that Drake was #1 all the time, every time he dropped, you think people were like, damn, he got another one. Damn, he got another one. He got another one. Damn, he got another one. So people are going to think, oh, this guy's the greatest artist, the greatest rapper, the greatest songwriter. These are going to be titles that get placed upon him. It's not shocking. It's not breaking news. It's not a hot take. It's like common sense. People are going to think that when you're as successful as Drake.
So the silence from the other side was very interesting to me. Do you think TDE and Kendrick agree?
About what?
His penmanship as an overall writer. Fuck rap. I mean, as an overall writer, hit maker, hook maker. Do they agree that Drake got it?
I feel like
their silence was interesting.
No, because they don't agree with nothing Drake right now. I'm telling you right now.
But they didn't even bother to shit on it.
No, because I don't think like it is gonna be perceived a different way. Because Kendrick Lamar and Drake don't fuck with each other. Kendrick Lamar said his own grandma don't fuck. If he'll cut his own grandma off if she doesn't agree, I think that's how he's really riding with. So they are really loyal to the soil. Punch did say in a recent interview, shout out to Curtis King, he did say like I fuck with Drake. I like he's a fan. Like it's known. Kendrick and Drake are we're fans of each other. Maybe now they're not gonna say that publicly. So if you were to ask anyone in TD, they'll probably say right now, yeah, Boss is crazy. They'll literally probably say that.
Because my thing is this: for the people who actually listen to music, you know when Drake is writing for someone. Like you can kind of tell. It was with Lotto. When Lotto was dropping those songs, we even said it. We were like, Lotto gotta be getting written by Drake. The aesthetic that she was using, the bar she was, and the whole like 21 is dating her thing. We were like, yeah, Lotto gotta be getting written by Drake. This sounds too familiar. I'm a firm believer he wrote for SZA. Some of those songs, I listened to it back, and the fact that she even flipped one of his own songs on Travis Scott's album Utopia. On what song is she on? I think she's on Telekinesis, or it's the other one. She literally like she's referencing back a Drake song. I'm a firm believer. She is a Drake fan. I'm a firm believer he has written for her. And this is why it gets frustrating, because when you shit on someone that has such a large impact in the culture, you start looking crazy. And this happened with R. Kelly. It still happens to this day. When we shit on R. Kelly, it gets a little difficult for the older generation to do it, because you shit on R. Kelly, you're removing like a lot of that discography from that generation. I watched that with Kanye West. I saw a lot of y'all shit on Kanye West. I'm like, all right, then go delete the discography. You're in trouble. And the same is happening now with Drake. Your hyper fixation with like shitting on artists and like getting rid of them and trying to invalidate them, you're going to find yourself in a position where you have no music left. Like, this is where y'all are at. It's the same with Diddy. Yo, you know how many of these niggas were so stressed they had to they're thinking, damn, I gotta cancel Diddy? Nigga, that's a lot of niggas' discographies that are gone, bro. You niggas is playing dangerous games.
I'm gonna open the door for my guy. Read the comments. What they saying? Or some super chat, especially.
There is no super chats. They're arguing though. Nigga, this nigga Marloon is dying. I might rap for y'all. Because they can actually sing. Ray Von's citing Drake as one of his influences. Yeah, I seen that Jan Games. He's shown him and Lotto are definitely cool. Ray's absolutely fire. I do fuck with Ray. Unlike him. No, number one is bigger than the program Glaze. That killed R&B. J. Cole, the most neutral rapper ever. I agree. Drake just has more women fans versus other male rappers. I agree with that. That's definitely true. You know, men be horny. Bro, who cares? He got waxed in a beef. He started and he's suing and crying wolf, and anything he's been dropping is not hitting. Yo, I agree with you. He got sued. He got cooked. He got out-strategized. Now he want to sue. He looking stupid. The motherfucker could still write and make hits. So I don't care. Yo, I'm gonna let y'all know something, bro. I live like the reality that y'all be like not wanting to live. When a nigga is fire, y'all be cool with shit. Yo, Marlon, you're dying. Holy shit.
Because I got a mean-ass headache and this shit is fucking getting serious.
Hey, you gotta get that shit checked more.
Yeah, I gotta do this.
If I'm you, I would do the whole body scan, just in case.
Let me see the shit.
Before we go though, I will say this. There's only one artist I think that could possibly have competed with Drake's pen if he played it all differently. Tory Lanez.
Tory
Lanez' ability to transcend
he
genres,
was aiming to be the next Drake. Every time he called him out, he was like, "I'm Drake. I'm better than Drake." Or
that's where he fucked up.
they had like a beef, and they squashed it, and they had a beef again. But now they're cool.
You know it, Vic.
Tory Lanez is talented. No, yeah.
That ability to transcend them genres is scary. I'd be like, wow, you really had it.
Yeah, when you teeter the line of like hip hop and rap and R&B, a bit of everything, it gets tough. Next topic right here, Sydney Sweeney, right? The biggest topic in the whole world right now seems to be this new jeans controversy, right? American Eagle dropped an ad that has created a actual racial uproar throughout the social media, throughout the internet. It's an ad with Sydney Sweeney, the actress, known for her voluptuous breasts, right? Sydney Sweeney, in the ad, she is displaying jeans, American Eagle jeans, and she's saying that she has good jeans, right? She has blue eyes, like she has good jeans, but she's talking about her jeans on her clothes, on her body, good jeans. American Eagle does have good jeans. We used to wear American Eagle jeans all the time in school.
Yeah, I used to wear them.
Camel shorts. The American Eagle, they have really great quality clothes, right?
Quality jeans.
I still wear them shits.
But the ad comes off as something that could be genetics, because she is talking about jeans, genetics, and they play off the word genetics and jeans, and they cut off the pants jeans and they put jeans.
I seen that, yeah.
So it's like, oh, she has good jeans. I saw it, and I didn't think about it like, it's like an ad. Okay, they're talking about her. I thought it meant like her jeans of her breasts, because she has like, it's like genetically, like her breasts are like, you know, amazing, and she's a beautiful woman. It's like you have to have great genes to be a Sydney Sweeney. Like that's, you know, people always go crazy about her online, like she's amazing, right? That was like my first quick thought. I didn't think about it anything. Then a couple days pass, and I see everyone like, oh, They're like, jeans, white woman, blonde hair, blue-eyed, right? It's gene coding. They're saying, like, it comes off as if they're trying to prioritize the white race and the white genes that she has, the blonde hair, blue-eyed, over all the genes because she has good genes. And I'm like, okay, I can see how that could be interpreted, but I thought that American Eagle was going to do more people, right? Different people, and show like it's just about playing off the word genes, but you're showing attractive people. More days pass, and it's just Sydney Sweeney. I was like, oh, so this is only a Sydney Sweeney ad?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, yeah, no, this is gonna come off. People are gonna read this wrong. I personally don't read it as that. I think it's just like a bad, like, joke, bad, like, pun. Like, it's a horrible pun. Like, I get what they're trying to do, but it's like, if you're gonna do that, play more into maybe her genes of her like her breast, and like how they did with the soap, right? There was a soap company that literally is selling Sydney Sweeney bath water soap with her actual bath water.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
because
it was
fans were like, "Yo, I'll literally drink her bath water. I'll shower in her bath water." So they sold soap with her actual bath water inside the soap ingredients, and it sold out. It was successful, right?
Niggas
Sasquatch, the soap company.
Sasquatch, yep.
But I thought that this company, like, everyone's using her sex appeal to profit off of it. People are offended. An ad like this, when people get offended, as a company, what do? You respond. They responded, and they're saying that they're not apologizing, that they don't mean that they're talking about genes, good genes, right? If I'm them, I'll drop another ad with a black woman, black guy, like, make it fully about genes, not just her genes only, right? I don't think they're going to do that. Their stocks are up 20%.
Are you serious?
Their stocks are up 20%.
White people are sick.
Sydney Sweeney has been reportedly confirmed or reported that last year she was a registered Republican, right? Multiple people are saying this. I guess she voted Republican, alluding to, I guess she voted for Trump, they're trying to say. Trump has come out, and Trump said this, right, in a new post right here. He says that Sydney Sweeney, a registered Republican, has the hottest ad out there. It's for American Eagle, and the jeans are flying out the shelves. Go get them, Sydney. And on the other side of the ledger, Jaguar did a stupid, seriously woke advertisement that is a disaster. The CEO just resigned. The company's in turmoil. Shouldn't they have learned a lesson from Bud Life, which went woke, essentially destroyed in a short but very woke campaign? The market cap destruction has been unprecedented, billions of dollars lost. Or just look at woke singer Taylor Swift. Ever since I alerted the world as what she was by saying the truth, that I can't stand her. So I guess he's also trying to allude to Taylor Swift's career suffering after he called her out, which is not true.
Which is not true at all.
Not true at all. Taylor Swift is still Taylor Swift. Like, what the hell are you talking about, Trump? So Trump is coming at Taylor Swift, another white blonde girl, and supporting Sydney Sweeney, another white blonde girl. It's ridiculous. It is really ridiculous. They are politicizing this completely, and I think that's why American Eagle shouldn't try to double down, triple down. They should have just dropped another ad. Like, drop the gene ad with the black person. Like, go full different genes.
Yeah, different genes.
If that's what you really are. Because they've had black ads and black actors and models. Like, you know, it's not like American Eagles, like, they do this all the time. That's not the case.
I've never seen this before.
That's not the case. So it feels so weird. Like, and they're also called American Eagle. America's in the name of your brand. It's helped them financially. So why would they change this? You know what I'm saying? They're probably just going to fucking triple down after this now.
Before you saw the racism part, do you really think you would have assumed this had to do with, like, eugenics?
Me personally, no. Because I saw it because, like I said, I reported on that like 2 weeks before that, or like a month before. It was recent, like her actual bath water being sold. I know there's like a huge thing with Sydney Sweeney, like her sex appeal and everything. And I saw her, I'm like, okay, another ad for Sydney Sweeney and her breasts, right? Because it's showing like the breasts, and she's like, my jeans, right? She's pulling her pants up, and she's like, my jeans. I'm like, oh, okay, another sexy Sydney Sweeney ad.
Which makes sense.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Immediate reaction. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I'm not. That's where I literally thought. Immediate reaction. Then a couple days pass, and I'm seeing different moments of the ad being screenshotted, people pointing this out. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then also Dunkin' Donuts dropped an ad of a white kid talking about his genes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was a Dunkin' Donuts ad about a white kid talking about his genetics and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, now this feels like it's probably a terrible coincidence. But then the conspiracy theories are going to be like, oh my God, there's a white America, pro-white America movement happening, and they're using it with our advertisers. Because I don't think that the Dunkin' Donuts ad had anything to do with the American Eagle ad. But the timing is crazy. Because I think it was like a week apart or some shit. Like, it's pretty crazy. You know, so I'm not mad at people who are like, damn, this feels racist. This feels like a genetic attack or genetic eugenics type of theme completely. That's why I was shocked. American Eagle, just drop another ad. Why the fuck are you just like, oh no, we didn't mean that, and we're just gonna live by it? Look what's happening. Sydney Sweeney is being heckled in the streets. Today, fans are heckling her.
Are you serious?
You're racist. This is a racist ad.
No way.
I swear to God. Sydney Sweeney walking out. So now this is gonna affect her career. She hasn't said shit, right? This could be a career suicide. Or you think it's gonna help? Like, is she gonna double down? Is she
Not
gonna
with
be
Hollywood.
like? Is she gonna be like?
No.
I'm a Trump girl. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is she gonna do? Because if she wasn't registered a Republican, that's a way people can take it as.
My thing is this: you don't think Hollywood is too progressive to allow someone like this to exist?
A Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah, like I'm talking about like Hollywood as like these Hollywood execs. Like a lot of them are like leftists.
So you think she gonna get blackballed after this?
Of course, bro, who was it that attacked a certain like ethnic group? The dude with the Passion of Christ. What's his name?
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson said that crazy ass shit. Ain't no one hired him since.
Yeah,
You don't think that happened to Sydney Sweeney?
it's possible.
Because this is my question though. Do you really think Sydney Sweeney is a racist Republican?
Me, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No.
I think when you have, you know, I would hope and pray that when you have breasts like that, you know, like you're not a crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause all types of people love her, right? Her whole thing is like her sex appeal is like, all the guys love her. You're a very universal brand, just with that alone. So now it's like, oh, you are a racist this whole time? I don't think so. Her Euphoria character, like everything about the Euphoria character, like the show that she's on, the work that she's done has been very like LGBTQ friendly,
Yeah.
and very universal and
Very
just
fringe.
and goes fringe and crazy and like
Non-conservative.
like yeah, like very like whoa. Nothing traditional in the sense of like safety or like Southern white belle. That's not what she is. She's an edgy girl. So I'm thinking like why would she be a racist just because she's white? Can't be. Just because even because she's a Republican doesn't make her a racist either. But these are look at this. This outside.
That is being racist.
That's weird.
Stop the ad.
Has she said
That
anything?
is being racist.
As of right now, this recording day, she has not said nothing, but this is her being heckled at the premiere, I guess, of one of her movies. This is going to keep getting crazier. Like, everyone keeps talking about this. Like, it's only getting bigger, especially with the Dunkin' Donuts ad and these type of ads where people, like, there was, like, Arby's ad of, like, a white girl, and people are like, oh, here comes Arby's now. It's like, okay. Now it's almost like, all right. We can't, because some part of me is like, I don't want to be that person that fights racism with racism. Like, we're going to see racism and everything. But the obvious is this. That shit does look crazy. The Dunkin' ad with that ad, it feels weird. It does feel weird.
But,
and them not just coming out and be like, yo, no, that's not what we meant, guys, by the way. No. We apologize. And also dropping another ad with another gene, like black jeans, different jeans.
That's where it's weird for me because they haven't come out and said my bad. I would expect you to do that, like, but maybe they don't want the backlash for saying my bad either.
If it was another white person, if it was like another white person famous, for me that wasn't Sydney Sweeney,
You might believe it.
immediately I'll be like, oh, they didn't. Why would you do a genetic ad with the white girl that's blonde hair, blue eyed? I genuinely thought, and I still feel like it was because of her breasts and the sex appeal that Sydney Sweeney has. Because
Has always had.
they're literally selling her bathwater, these companies. So that's how I'm looking at it. I didn't look at it that way, but now when people are like bringing it to my attention more, I'm like, oh shit, This comes off very like tone deaf.
But the thing
as a
is,
company,
if you know,
but it's helping them as a company. So is it tone deaf or not? I don't fucking understand this fucking like people. That shit do be happening where people call shit out and they do bad. This is the reverse effect. This company's doing better.
because the Republicans are falling for it because they're idiots. This is where I get frustrated. So I'm assuming her team knows her brand.
Yeah.
If you look up Sydney Sweeney, it's mad goon behavior.
Yeah.
She's I'm gonna assume here, I'm gonna be a nice person here, and give people benefit of the doubt. What I think happened was American Eagle did their research on Sydney Sweeney. I don't think they came up with the concept first. I think they got her first. They're like, okay, we have someone with a lot of sex appeal. How do we sell them in our jeans? And they capitalize on the thing that Sydney Sweeney is known for the most, that she is a beautiful white woman, but like beyond like what is considered a beautiful white woman. Like the running joke is Sydney Sweeney has crazy jeans. She got crazy breast. Like nigga, yo, W milk.
W milk is crazy.
W milk, that's grade A milk, bro. So I could definitely see a scenario where niggas are in a room saying, how do we highlight W milk? Like, how do we say W milk but with jeans?
My thing is like really, I really get scared of this cancel culture where it gets to a different level. Cause I don't, as American Eagle, purposely trying to be racist. Like if they're just dropping ads with different people in different genes, like different genetics, that's what I thought they were gonna do. They're not doing that.
Yeah.
They're not doing that.
That's why I don't think that's what that was, yeah. I think it's just her immense sex appeal as a white woman. And bro, they basically just sold W milk.
They said Sydney Sweeney has great genes, is and always was about genes, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. They're talking about the pants, the jeans. But it's not that. If you're making it, you're literally you're cutting out the word jeans and posters and putting genes like genetics. But I guess they're going off that pun. That's why I think it's just a bad pun. You guys, it's a horrible pun, but acknowledge that. And so they're like, no, this meant this, but they're not apologizing.
Yeah.
You have to apologize, man. Or maybe they don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong because, bro, look at this. 20% up stock.
Yeah.
That's a good chunk.
We also don't know how much they spent on this marketing plan.
That's a good chunk.
And the company spent millions of dollars on these slogans. You're going to just turn
It's
around
free
and throw that away?
Free promo. They're getting more promo than they expected.
I'm not going to throw away a multi-million-dollar promotion rollout I had because it's working.
Leave a comment. Do you feel like as if American Eagle's being racist? Do you not want to wear any more American Eagle after this? Are you guys going to really stand by that? Or will American Eagle do more ads with all types of colors? That's what I feel like they should have done. That would be amazing. Like,
that would have been hard.
Like
Then
immediately,
have it like on the walls.
that'd be fire, bro.
Asian
Like
jeans, black jeans.
use a bunch of different famous actors. Like go hard with it. But I don't know. Maybe they are tone deaf. Donald Trump. Speaking of Trump, called out Charlamagne the God. Donald Trump said the very wonderful and talented Laura Trump, whose shows has big ratings and success, put the racist sleazebag Charlamagne the God. Why is he allowed to use the word God when describing himself? Can anyone imagine the uproar there would be if I used that nickname? He has a low IQ. He has no idea the words that are coming out of his mouth, knows nothing about me or what I have done, like just ending 5 wars, including a 31-year bloodbath between the Republic of Congo and Rwanda, where 7 million people have died and there was no end in sight. He didn't know that, or India or Pakistan, or wiping out Iran's nuclear capabilities, or closing the horrendous open border, or creating the greatest economy where prices and inflation have come way down, and where stupid and corrupt Joe Biden set the record for doing the worst job as president ever. But this dope, Charlamagne, would vote for Sleepy Joe or Kamala. Remember, 1 year ago, our country was dead. Now it's the hottest country anywhere in the world. This man, Trump, is going crazy once again. And he's using Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God fact-checked Trump about the wars today. He called him donkey today. And he basically understands what's going on, where he's trying to come at him and use him as this thing where he's trying to knock down these figures in media that speak out against him.
Yeah.
Right? He's attacking them personally.
Yeah.
Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, he's naming them. Trump now is going on a targeted attack against media personalities that disagree with him personally. Now his next target seems to be Charlamagne the God. Charlamagne the God might not have a job soon. I feel like Trump, bro, Breakfast Club might be done. Like, we're joking about it, but that's what might be a potential. Like, iHeart might do some sort of deal next year randomly. It might be tied to this. Or 2 years from now. Like, this is getting crazy. What I do want to see out of this, I would love to see a Charlamagne the God interview. Him interviewing Trump. Him and Trump going back and forth. Because in the media space, especially black media, hip-hop media, let's say hip-hop media, politically, people look at Charlamagne the God more for his political opinions than anyone else in the space.
Yeah.
People are not looking for Joe Budden for his political opinions.
No.
They're looking for Charlamagne the God, right? Above everyone. Therefore, it's going to be interesting. People care about Charlamagne the God's takes, his donkey of the day, his takes. Some people only go for Charlamagne the God for their political opinion, their news on the radio. They only get it from him. On his podcast, when he discusses every single week with Andrew Schultz on Brilliant Idiots.
I was about to say, do you think that overlaps with Andrew Schultz? Because it's clear.
No, but Andrew
Schultz is a Republican.
But no, yeah, Andrew Schultz said that he voted for Trump and everything. But Andrew Schultz has called out Trump recently, and people are coming at Andrew Schultz like, "Oh, you voted? Didn't you want this to vote? Now you're backtracking." And it's like, yes, he's backtracking. So are many other Republicans that voted for Trump. So are many people that have. People are backtracking. People are like Candace Owens, but they can backtrack. No. Because you already voted, you know what I'm saying? Or what? Or the cases like they knew this before they voted. You're saying, like, because Trump is doing the shit that he did say he was going to do.
Yes, you can only backtrack if you get mad at what he's doing that you disagree with. So in that, what I mean by that is, Candace Owens gets the right to backtrack because her frustration is over the Epstein stuff and the way he's dealing with Israel. No, because he never said he was going to stop Israel. This is my beef. Y'all niggas are full of shit. Like, if it's over Epstein, fine, backtrack. But I remember Candace Owens was saying that too the other day. She was like, I don't like how he's handling Israel. When Donald Trump was on stage saying he's going to literally arrest anyone who is against, who's anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about? It's the same with Andrew Schultz. What is Andrew Schultz's issue with Donald Trump now? Like, where did you draw the line here? Because
Epstein shit against Epstein. I forgot what else he said, but I'm pretty sure he highlighted the Epstein.
Because it can't be the immigration stuff. Everything happens to do with ICE, he said he was going to do it. I'll give him ICE. That nigga's been on his word with that.
But I think if we go on the Epstein only, that's why a lot of people, like, it's understandable for them to backtrack because Donald Trump himself lied.
Yeah.
Their whole campaign was about,
we're
going to reveal the Epstein. All the popular Republican Instagram influencers had the binder. We spoke about it in here. That binder was a lie this whole time.
Both binders.
So it's like, what's up with these binders and all this bullshit? It was all fake, like, nonsense to sell votes or to rally up your voters. What are you doing? Even after they won the election, they were doing that? Why were you doing that? Why? Oh, because your name's in that shit. Because maybe because you did some shit that you don't want the people to know that you actually did.
But Vic, that being the line is crazy. You know that's
unfortunately, and not even unfortunately, bro, there's people who are celebrating all this. Like, there's people that are happy. Whenever we report on ICE, there's people celebrating ICE. Like, they want more ICE.
Yeah.
Like, this is unfortunately, not even unfortunately, you can't make everyone agree with you in life. People are going to feel however they're going to feel. I think the Epstein shit is the line because it's obviously sexual predator, child predator. That's the line, I think, for any human. So it's like, if Trump's backing that, you're protecting a sexual predator, a child graper, alleged, right? All this stuff.
But this is my frustration, Vic. This is where I get a little upset, especially with Charlamagne. Charlamagne is sitting here fighting against Trump, but he's maintaining that relationship with Andrew, and Andrew kind of making it clear, I'm cool with kids being deported. I'm cool with families being broken up. My line is the Epstein stuff. Yo, if I'm your boy and I hear that, I look at you a little weird.
But
Like-
we don't know if that's his only thing though.
But the thing,
Because he might have said it more than that. We will have to get the fucking Andrew Schultz talking points. So when it comes to why he also has backtracked, but he has said that recently. It's gone viral that he's backtracked his idea. Like he's like fucking like I'm not with this shit. Blah
because
blah.
you could also just not have voted. I didn't vote. Like I chose not to vote because it was just too extreme of the two. That's my other thing. So Andrew Schultz, Israel getting bombed to death. I mean, I said Israel. Gaza getting bombed to death. We're going to talk about Israel later on too, and what they're about to do. They're about to cross a line I never thought they would cross. That's okay, but your problem is Epstein. I'm looking at you a little weird. I get people they have the right to their own opinion, but Vic, you gonna tell me you're gonna be cool with a nigga? Like you gonna really be boys with a nigga when you have such strong views? Like these are not like moral views. Like you don't like. Imagine you're Charlamagne. Would you be friends with Andrew if you knew he was cool with what's going on in Gaza and he's cool with the deportations?
Well, the thing is, I don't know if he is, so I don't want to quote. I don't want to quote that because I'm not sure if he is.
No. We're not saying he is. We're saying hypothetically.
But I will say that because he voted for Trump and he did interview Trump, bro, they've known each other for mad long. Aside from this being a business relationship, they're actually friends.
Yeah.
Like I'm not like, they're also actually grown men. It makes them, whether people want to admit it or not, it makes them more powerful being on opposing sides of the fences politically because they get to have that type of banter and conversations where it's not robotic.
Of course.
It's like very more unique takes and very more unique opinions. And Charlamagne always argues with him. Throughout the whole Trump running for president, they were always having these takes that would go viral all the time. To this day, they go viral for the political takes and political conversations. So I think it helps them actually more, to be honest. When it comes to that, it's like that's how I look at it. And also, again, you have to add the business side of it because these guys are producing millions of dollars in ads and shit. This is not like a small time podcasters. These guys are huge, so it's like it helps them completely. And also, they're known as being the brilliant idiots.
Yeah.
So like their whole brand is we're just shitting and talking shit. We're not experts, kind of like we do over here. We're not experts over here, guys.
But the Noel boys had the same argument and they got cooked for it. The one you sent me, I'm not.
But the Noel boys is a different level because they're interviewing Netanyahu.
You're interviewing Donald Trump, who's.
But you think that Charlamagne and Andrew don't know more about that shit than they do?
I don't think
Noel boys are like the lowest of the tier of content creation when it comes to like educational.
I don't think...
Charlamagne and Andrew. Is Andrew Jewish?
I don't know.
I think he is. Or it might be. Maybe people...
Me
like Schultz is a Jewish last name.
I wouldn't want either of them having an interview with Donald Trump just because there are things he's going to say that they can't properly debate back. That I understand that. And that's where that's the issue with the Noel boys. You can't...
Oh, you're talking about when the Noel boys interviewed Netanyahu or Trump?
So, no.
Because they interviewed Trump too, no?
Yeah, they did. I'm talking about Andrew Schultz and Charlamagne. They don't have the education to sit in front of a political leader and debate him on a certain topic. That's why I think
Charlamagne does.
Then why'd they bring in Shorty to debate with Eric Adams when he went on the show? Because they understood. They didn't know Eric Adams' policies fully, but she did because she's been on his ass all these years.
Yeah. But I would have loved Andrew Schultz to have Charlamagne join him for that discussion. I would have said
why
with Trump. I think it would have been good, interesting. I think Charlamagne knows his shit.
I think there's a level here, and I think it gets irresponsible when we don't try to hit the highest level possible because you're not getting the right answers. That's why Rogan pissed me off.
Also, there's ways to get production, right? Get people to get questions, how prep you. It's not like it's just solely just based on that person.
No, of course.
Because I don't think like these people that do 60 minutes and these professional interviews throughout life, like they thought of those questions themselves 100%. They have production companies. They have a whole hired staff, right? Maybe
doing a lot of
maybe they ask the public,
yeah,
like what do you want to hear? What does the public want to hear, right? They poll to get some of these questions.
Yeah.
That's something that you could do, especially when it's that level and important.
Yeah.
Why not ask the community, ask the people, hey, what questions you want to have them asked?
But I always look at people like Mark Lamar Hill. Mark Lamar Hill can meet a Netanyahu because Mark Lamar Hill's whole thing was like Middle East.
Yeah.
That's his whole bag.
And Mark's interviewed world leaders in the past.
That's my thing. I feel like there should just be a higher standard where it's like if you're going to debate someone you're going to talk to someone this important, at least have some expertise or knowledge in the subject you're talking about to a point where I can kind of call you an expert or at least like have had that experience. especially when it's something this important where people's lives are affected. And this is kind of where, like, bro, we know it. We've already dealt with it. We talked about it at the beginning of the pod. Independent media isn't properly regulated.
Yeah.
It's just viewership. Whoever gets the viewership is who stays.
No, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're going to talk about two topics real quick that have more of a regional touch. I'll bring in my guy from the En Cultura podcast here in Rhode Island. And momentarily, I think the Providence school board members are going to stop by to talk about some important stuff locally. But then we're going to get back to, so stay with us. We're also going to get back to the Bitcoin story, MrBeast, Shannon Sharpe being fired. So we're going to take a quick pivot, the new Superman trailer. Do me a favor, walk him in real quick, Noel. And then after you walk him in, probably stay out there for the public, the Providence school people, and then tell them to just wait for him, his segment to be done. Yes, sir. We're going to talk about the Dominican Festival. Ahí mismo, hermano. This is my guy real quick. Tell the people who you are. Y habla the En Cultura podcast as well.
Of course, man.
Talk to the people real quick.
Set up this quick.
Yep.
What's going on, man? My name is Georges. I'm the CEO of the En Cultura podcast. Located in Providence. I should Pawtucket now.
Oh, yeah, you
As
got
we
the new
moved,
studio.
we got the new studio. It just came out. Nah, man, we just out here, man. Just trying to do our thing.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Trying to
sir.
talk about culture and bring what it is that we had you in the podcast. And it was a blessing to have you there and with your dad.
I appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the
Definitely.
invite. We definitely got to stop by the new studio soon.
Definitely.
And I want to bring him in here because right now there's a viral piece of misinformation in Rhode Island with the Dominican Festival, right? People have taken this flyer that has been doctored about the Dominican Festival, and they're taking it as these are new rules implemented into the Dominican Festival, and there's changes to the Dominican Festival. But I spoke and called up the Quisqueya en Acción, the people actually behind the Dominican Festival that run the Dominican Festival and organize the Dominican Festival every single year, and cleared up some of these rumors. And he also, as well, has spoken to her, the president. What's her name again?
Marilyn,
the president of Quisqueya en Acción, and give people what you heard from her as well. Give a quick breakdown.
No, so the whole thing comes from there's a lot of noise on how they don't support the urban Latin artists, which I think it has to change in a sense. But they try, and they do give a lot of support in the sense of they have links and stuff that people got to go for. They got to look for it.
Yeah, people got to do the
gotta do
research. People got to do the work.
You can't expect them to come after you. They don't know you to
Yeah.
begin with. So
Yeah.
you have to do your homework. And I think a lot of people just don't. A lot of the guys here just don't know that. It was one of the reasons why she came to my podcast, and we kind of it was on a question. Like I even asked the question. I had like, hey, why don't we have that as part of the culture? And remember, we have an old generation that doesn't accept what the new generation is doing.
Yeah.
But we also have to be understanding of the new changes, new changes that needs to happen, because we have a lot of youth out here. So, and those are the new generation who is going to surpass whoever is the old generation. And we need to understand that. And I think it has been the rage of the youth in the past couple of years. We don't have dembow, we don't have this, we don't have that. And I understand it. I kind of brought it to the table. And she did express herself like, we trying. We just don't have the connection. But what's going on now is that now we got people saying that there's rules to the
festival.
The festival.
Yeah.
And the rules don't come from the festival itself.
Yeah.
It's not from Quisqueya Nación.
Yeah.
The rules are coming from the actual police department. But
Yeah.
they're kind of funny because, they cut out the flyer.
Yeah,
So you can see the flyer has a police logo right in the corner. And to people's surprise, just understand, these rules comes out every year.
Yeah.
This is not new.
Yeah. It's almost like it's basically the warnings that they say on the radio. The police department in Providence say on the radio, and they post flyers all over Broad Street about these warnings. It's not like new rules or instilled rules, but someone doctored up on this flyer, and they also
cropped it.
cropped it, and they also it's an exaggerated sense. Whereas these are things that there's not rules by the festival. The festival is not changing; it's still the same festival, and also the festival inside the temple and the parade on Broad Street are two separate things, and also the street where people party and everything, that's a third separate thing, completely. But people, traditionally we feel like when we're there, it's like our day. Dominicans, we want to turn up. We're on Broad Street, etc. But that stuff is something that is not festival organized or festival run. So the police, they do what they do, where they warn people, right? So I don't want people to take it as like the festival is changing. That's not the case at all. That's not what's happening. These are someone made this this flyer and posted it. It seems like it was like on a Facebook group or something. There's you can't even find it no more. Like it was almost like
it down.
Yeah, it's like taken down from everywhere. It feels like almost like whistle blowing in a sense where they're trying to almost maybe just scare people, but there's no need to be scared. The Dominican Festival is not changing. It is still the same, but just know where you're getting your news from. Check your credible sources.
I know that like I said, a lot of the people here, they don't know how everything goes down. It's not a 2 weeks preparation then.
No.
This is the whole year preparation. Like they go like the Dominican Festival is over, and they start right away.
Facts.
So next year starts right away. So the news you're seeing around, it's not for that. Obviously, like Sound was saying, they have the rules, and the cops are gonna come after. Like they're gonna come enforce it.
Yeah.
This is the city. Like they have to. That's what they're here for. And it's gonna happen if you just being rowdy. Just understand they're not really out there to get anybody. It's only those who don't really follow the rules to the T.
Facts.
Let's be honest.
Facts.
We do have those people who, and the drinks in the street, all that, they're trying to, just stop that or kind of control that a little bit. But I don't think they're coming after anybody in a sense. So feel free to just enjoy the festival. Like we were saying, it's inside. The original, like the real festival happens inside the temple.
Yeah, inside the temple.
And it's not like you have to be segregated.
Yeah.
Just have fun when you're going there. But I just think we need to stop promoting the negativity, especially for something that's so cultural for us.
Yeah,
and
so
we don't want to
positive.
lose it. That just creates a vibe for the whole city. Like imagine if they take it away just because we try and do something on the side to sabotage something. Like bro, like why would you do that?
Yeah, no.
Like you just caused a closure of something that was cultural. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
So instead of promoting the negativity, let's promote positivity. And let's come together.
100%.
Let's propose something to them that they can listen to the youth.
100%.
Let's bring something to the table. They say, no, next year, let's have this type of people come in and like show us what you guys got.
100%.
And the other thing too, a lot of the artists, they want to be there promoting the explicit music they have. They have to work on something new. They have to work on something that's clean.
Yeah.
Because you're going to a place that's more family oriented. You can't just bring your music. That's just a radio. You can't just bring explicit music to the radio. Like you have to be so mindful of the surrounding and where you're bringing your music to. So you can't just do that.
Yeah.
So I think that's just the message we want to bring today, man. I just want to make sure that people just go and enjoy it. I mean, that's August 10th on Sunday.
Yeah, be there. Listen, be there. I got people from Connecticut hitting me up. Are these rules real? What's going on? The festival is no longer the festival. No, the festival has not changed. Be there. August 10th, celebrate the Dominican Festival. These are just police warnings that they release every single year, and they've doctored it up into this flyer. This is not the actual festival organizers that have posted this. This is not them doing this. This is not the case. They have cleared this up. I've spoke to them on the phone. This is something that needs to be cleared up. But they are saying, they did say, as a reminder, like he just stated, right? You still have to follow regular human rules, right? Don't go too crazy. Let's not ruin it, because there was a moment in time where the festival didn't happen. They had to stop it, right? They stopped it for like a year. How many years?
Like a year. It was
like a year,
whole year.
like a whole year. They stopped it. We don't want that to happen again.
Remember, we used to share the same park for both Puerto Rican and
Dominican Festival.
Puerto Rican they stopped it because how rowdy they used to be and all the violence that used to happen. Listen, we just want to have fun, man. We just want to walk by, and we understand it. The whole Brush Street should be like a whole parade. We understand that part. Like, I'm not talking about that. And I think that's where the message comes about. That's where everybody's getting triggered.
Yeah.
I'm not able to be on Brush Street. No, you'll be able to be on Brush Street. Just be mindful of the surroundings.
100%.
As the cops. And guess what? They are bringing all the Spanish cops out.
Yes.
So you don't have an excuse.
They did say that. Yeah, she told me that the cops are Dominican that day. That there's a lot of Dominican cops that day. That they specifically make it cops that are part of the community, from the community, to be there that day to celebrate the festival. But these are some of the rules that people were like, oh, what the hell, right? These are some of the fake rules that people are like, oh my God, no, literally, no. First of all, you shouldn't litter. Why would you want to litter, right? No skid tires on the road. You shouldn't want that.
You're gonna run somebody over.
So should you want to be like, oh yes, should it be like, yes, do skid tires on the road? What do you guys talk? You know what I'm saying? No climbing and standing on cars. You shouldn't be climbing and standing on people's cars, right? You want to climb on your own if you're parked. By all means, I'm pretty sure that's technically legal. But if you're just riding around on top of people's cars, that's insane, right? No public drinking alcohol. I think that was something that's already was technically illegal. No,
it is illegal.
Yeah, you can't just walk around.
It is illegal in the state
drinking.
of Rhode Island. It is not. So this is the little things that we haven't permitted.
Yeah.
That people just take it for granted. And
Literally,
think they're part of it. No, the city just being nice about it.
Yeah.
Because it's a festive occasion. Like they just want you to have fun.
Yes.
But it's illegal. Rhode Island does not allow public drinking. So just so you guys know.
Yeah, and also, if you guys want to partake in actually bettering the festival, the parade, helping out anything of this aspect, they have a website. You can visit the website. I'll put it right here after and then the post clip on social media. You visit that website. You guys can actually partake, contact, reach out the same way I reached out to them. You guys can reach out to them. Let's not complain and argue online, but not actively do something in our community in real life. That's that fake bullshit that people do when you complain. It's like internet warriors, but you're not doing nothing in real life. Do something in real life. Like create some change. Like actually be a part of the change in your community. You can do it. One phone call, one email. It's gonna change some shit. But instead of that, you guys want to complain. That's whack. Let's not do that.
I think if the young generation starts showing that they want to come together and do something together, the city will come and open up
100%.
more funds. Because remember, they are a non-profit.
They're a non-profit.
So now you're attempting against the fundings of whoever does, like Washington Trust. Is one of their promoters. So you're taking that away from them, like if it goes the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like nobody's thinking about that. Nobody's thinking about how it gets.
You're
done.
Risking their sponsors.
Like why?
You're risking their sponsors.
Like I just think that as Dominicans that we are, that's something that we have.
Yeah.
A day that we have to celebrate. Let's do it together. Let's come with ideas.
Yeah.
We can come up with new things, and who can we bring? Bring it to the board. Maybe they just don't have that. They just don't have that young generation that comes up and tell them, look, this is what's hot right now. Like this is what's going on. Yeah, you should bring this person. So if they don't have that, they have the same old generation, they're gonna keep doing the same thing that they keep listening to because that's what they listen to.
Yeah, and also you guys want the biggest rappers, the biggest Spanish artists in the world, the biggest Dominicans to come. Where's the funds? Also, on top of that, what if they reached out and they've said no? We don't know. What if they reached out and they're saying no to us?
And she did.
And she has reached out to some of them.
She did to some this year, and they were busy.
So you can't expect, like, people's schedules have to align. Yes, these people go to the New York festivals, but some of these artists only want to do one Dominican festival a year. Doesn't mean they're going to come to Providence. So we don't know the behind the scenes. I feel like there's a lot of just, like, narrative creation. Let's come together. You can reach out to me. You can reach out to Cultura. Let's come together. Let's have meetings with the Quisqueya en Acción, and let's do this a year out. Let's plan for next year.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Complaining about it the week of, when they already planned it out a year ahead, is not progressive. We're gonna be like this.
And believe it or not, the noise they're making is just bad. Yeah. Now they have your face.
Yeah.
Now when you come into the board, no, I don't want you here. So
yeah,
like you're gonna get neglected. And just understand, we're not here. I'm not here to be on anybody's side. I just think that it's just wrong. Yeah. What's going on because we just promoting something that's negative, and we just trying to be.
We're on the side of Dominicans uniting and getting this better. Yes, the Dominican Festival could be better. The parade can be better. But let's make it better. Yeah. Let's make it better. Let's make it better.
Next year we should all be getting together.
Yeah. Let's stop promoting that these are new rules to the festival. That's not the case. Let's stop that. Let's stop that.
Yeah, definitely, man.
That's ridiculous. I appreciate you, brother. Tell the people where they can find you and check you out and everything.
So y'all can go to En Cultura is written
Like the letter N.
Yeah, and Cultura with a K. So KULTURA. That's on Instagram and also on YouTube. We're a new platform, but we try to do our thing.
Yeah.
In the Spanish community.
Hell yeah. So. And check out El Poca, our Spanish podcast we do every week. I'm gonna try to do Friday's our event, the Spanish event, but I'm gonna see if that night, if we end it if I leave early, whatever. Whenever we film the next Spanish podcast, definitely want to try to have them on. He's never been on yet on the Spanish podcast, so and definitely gotta collaborate.
So every Tuesday, now that you mentioned that, every Tuesday at 8 p.m. we go live.
Okay, yes.
So we bring new. As a matter of fact, in the next couple of weeks, I was just talking to A-Rap today, so he's coming.
A-Rap music.
And A-Rap music. He told me he's gonna go with Spanish. Nobody ever heard him speak Spanish.
Oh wow, he's Guatemalan, no?
Yeah, he's Guatemalan
Dominican.
But nobody's ever heard him speak Spanish.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be fun.
That's gonna be fire. So expect that. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming through.
Appreciate it, bro.
Let's walk in our next guest right now. Open invite anytime you want to come through.
Definitely, bro. Thank you.
Aquí estamos. But we are live. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody there. Tapped in. We are here. Tell Noel to walk them in or wave at Noel if you see him. You know what I'm saying? But we have Providence Public School board members real quick. Some educational news happening locally. We got to inform our community, man. Wow. And then we're going to get back to Kevin Gates' wife filing for divorce. New Spiderman. Shannon Sharpe being fired. MrBeast's new donation movement. Matt Rife's buying a new house. Love Island drama. A bit of everything. What's good, brother? How's it going?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. What's up, man? How's it going? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, probably Noel's keys. Oh, my God. Noel. Jesus Christ. He'll set you up real quick, though. We are here. We're going to get her mic right. Noel, when you get the chance, get her mic right real quick. Let's make sure you get her volume good. Let's adjust it. Make sure they look good as well. Check the camera, Mar. They looking good? We are here. Okay. Yeah, make her mic closer.
Mm-hmm. Cool. No worries.
There we go. But we are here live, real quick. Appreciate we got some guests in the building. Introduce yourselves, starting with you.
Yes, Tyrell Stevens, president of the Providence School Board.
Hi.
Hi. Like seeing you again. We saw you the other day, right?
To see you. Yeah, congratulations on your award. You guys got an award that night.
Yes, appreciate you. Yeah, you had. No, I remember her speech. Her speech was insane.
Yeah,
Jesus.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I remember that speech was beautiful. Honestly.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You rapping while you're talking. I was tough.
She was going crazy.
Hit me up. He was like, that's hard.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
that shit was crazy.
appreciate that. My name is Angel Ashari X, vice president of the Providence Public School Board.
Appreciate you. And you reached out. We have some news we want to highlight to the people initially, right? The main situation happening with the sessions. Break that down for those who don't know. Out here in Rhode Island, is it Providence only?
Yes.
Providence, Rhode Island.
Yeah. So, the Providence Public School Board is having 16, probably even a little bit more than that, community listening sessions. The reason of these sessions is to develop the goals and guardrails from the community so that we are able to really head toward getting our schools back here under local control. So we've been tasked by the Rhode Island Department of Education, the governor's office, to develop a student outcome focused vendor, which is called the Council of Great City Schools. And part of that process is to, really go out into the community, get their thoughts. We have a list of questions that the school board has to ask the community and take feedback, not, engage, but get feedback from them on what do they envision in a Providence Public School District. So we're currently in that process, 16 sessions. I believe we are 4 down, and we got a couple more to go. So we're excited about that.
Amazing. And where can people find more information fully on this as well?
We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram under the People's Plan campaign.
Okay.
So Facebook, Instagram. You can also catch us at providenceschools.org/the People's Plan.
100%. No, this is something that, people should take advantage of, especially in the summertime, when this is happening. I feel like things like this occur, but then there's not, some people are like, oh, I didn't know, they find out about it after, but that's why they're here, also to connect that bridge, especially with the social media audience that we have locally. Also, anything else that you guys want to break down, either pertaining to that or anything that you had on your mind. I know you said you wanted to talk about some other things. Feel free to, The platform is yours.
Yeah, no. I was just gonna say, one of the main things, like I said, and the big topic around town is the return to local control.
Yeah.
Here in Providence, Providence Public School have been under state control because they've been historically underperforming, and due to that, we are in a process of, really developing what does it look like? What does a student outcome focused approach look like? What does that, what does that entail? Historically, we've been on a school board that has had not too many minorities. Now the school board has 8 out of 10 minorities. That's big. But really establishing a plan, being community driven is what's key in Providence, and really trying to turn the schools around. We have half elected, half appointed. Historically has been appointed by mayors. So having that dynamic now, I believe, will really, really shift the dynamics here in Providence and really be able to lead us to where we need to go. So I'm just excited. I'm excited about these community listening sessions, excited about where Providence Public Schools is going to go. And, I'm just excited and happy. Anything you want to add?
I mean, I think the main thing.
Bring the mic closer when you get the chance.
My bad.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
I want to make sure you sound great.
I think the main thing, we actually got to go kick it with Miss Sherla White on the franchise station last week.
Yes.
Was that, and I think I was letting her know. Recently, was talking to a family member who, rightfully so, has a lot of concerns about where we're at in 2025. Rightfully so. But we were kind of getting into this conversation about just complaint culture of folks just constantly just going online and complaining, and kind of, I think back to the 90s when my own grandmother would just be loading up on the news and getting really scared and really anxious and be like, oh my God, and feeling powerless. And so my message to my family member was there's 3 different things that you can actually do, that you have control over. It's to either educate, it's to organize, or it's to revolt. Number 3, I don't know if I'm with number 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? We may get to a place in our community where we need that. But my kind of push is for educate others about the issues that you see as being important, and organize, meaning getting people together for a common conversation to shift some power. And I look at these community listening sessions as a primary way to do those first 2 things, which is to educate others about the issues that matter pertaining to our students and families in Providence, to organize and shifting powers, which in my mind does lead to number 3, which is revolution, right? Which is to revolutionize this district, this city. We can't keep complaining about the crime. We can't keep complaining about the gangs. I can't keep complaining about kids. The best way to address those systemic issues is by educating our children, and that takes all of us to get involved. And so my main message to the community is to pop out, show up, jump off Facebook, jump off TikTok, unless you're going to use it for awareness, or run it back to organize and bring it back to the community, share your thoughts, get involved.
Yeah, 100%. And is anything happening that you guys can share when it comes to right now? I know there's a lot of back to school movements and a lot of back to school stuff. Is there any events or anything that people you think should know about, maybe that you guys might be tied to as well locally?
Talk about Rocks.
What was it?
Rocks. DJ Rock.
DJ Rock? I don't know.
I know DJ Rock. I believe I don't have the exact date, but I do know Providence Public Schools. There's a couple of back to school celebrations that will be taking place later this month.
Yeah.
There will be one and I can definitely share it on my page. There will be one at the West End Community Center taking place. It's actually going to be a 2-day event. I believe it's going to be the 3rd weekend. It's going to be a Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be the 3rd weekend of August.
Okay.
Also, DJ Ruck will be having a back-to-school book bag drive as well, which will be taking place, I think, the 29th of this month. But I definitely will share. There's going to be a couple of them. I know also the school department will be also doing some a book bag drive as well to just, help support students that may need extra, supplies for schools and their students, to give to our young people. So, yeah, I definitely will share that. But there is going to be a couple of things happening the last 2 weeks of this month.
Yeah. And what would you say has been, if anything, the most challenging part of your jobs that you guys do? For those who don't know, because people, like you say, they complain, they see these things, but what are some of the challenges you guys face, maybe on a day-to-day basis, or just something that always is, on the back of your mind while you're doing your job?
Absolutely. I would say, I think my dynamic and the vice president's dynamic is a little different as it pertains to what we deal with.
Okay.
The vice president deals a lot with like the strategy, the planning, like these listening sessions, planning it up with the secretary.
Okay.
Where I'm dealing mostly with the politics and, dealing with the politics from City Hall to the commissioner's office, to the governor's office, to the school department could be challenging. Everyone has their vision of what Providence Public Schools should look like, but then we hold a position of saying, okay, this is what the community believes Providence Public Schools should look like. But what I will say is that in my position, it definitely is challenging being a young man, being 24 years old, being a young man, and being the president. Could be challenging because you deal with a lot of ageism, you deal with a lot of racism. But even throughout that, I'm like, I signed up for the job. I believe that there's a lot of progress that could happen. A lot of mayors have came in. A lot of people have joined the school board and said, I believe my way is best. But what's unique about this school board is we're like, okay, what does the community really want? And I don't think that this school board gets a lot of credit about pertaining to that, because a lot of people are like, okay, we do what we feel is best, but this board is like, we want to hear directly from the community. And, I think that that's pretty unique. I think it's pretty unique because we are definitely genuine. If you look at it, Angel is from AS220, so she is rooted in community. We have different people that are on the school board that have been in community, grew up in community, that really, really is passionate and genuine, been a part of youth organizations.
Yeah.
A lot of other people had to run elections and knock doors. So I'm just saying, we do definitely face that challenge because you're going against systemic racism and policies and procedures that have been in place for years. So when you get a majority of a school board that is, 80% black and brown, you're going to face obstacles. But I will say this school board, we're going to take it on the chin. We're going to keep doing what we have to do in order to see these schools succeed. And I promise you, I can promise you this, I genuinely believe this, the Providence School Department, we're going to continue to face obstacles, but I do believe it's in good hands with the school board right now. So
this sounds very promising, man. Listen, that's what we want to hear. We want to see the changes. We want to see, people like you. I didn't know you're that young. Wow, you're younger than me, 24.
Yeah,
God damn, that's
I'm a
amazing.
young man.
Got an old soul, though. God damn. I'm thinking he's like maybe 2 years older than me. I thought he was 29. This guy's 23 years younger. Jesus, no, you told me a bit. Yeah.
Noel knows me. He knows.
Yeah,
me.
Noel knows.
He's been in the game long too.
Yeah, Noel's OG as well. You know what I'm saying? But any last words from either or both of you? Share to the people. Again, appreciate you stopping by. This is not the last time. Like I said, I want you guys to come through whenever you want, especially if there's like announcements, etc. You want to get to the people. Open line of communication. More than welcome to come through. But any last words at all?
Yeah, no, I just think echoing, dittoing with what President Stevens says is like definitely come out. We love events. Events are great, but ultimately, events are not organizing, right? Events are oftentimes, spectacles, good times, people get together. It's more about like services for people, which people need. But I think what we're doing with the community listening sessions is, again, ultimately is about shifting power and is about building something that is meant to last and not just about a one-time feel-good event. Events are great. We need those, but I personally feel we need less events and we need more conversations that are about shifting power in our community. And that's what these listening sessions are about. This won't be the only time to give input, but it's definitely the time to put input. Is this August. Make sure you pop out to one of those sessions. Check out our webpage. Check out our Instagram. We'll make sure y'all have all that so we can link it. Come through. If you can't come through, fill out a survey. Talk to somebody. Send someone to do your bidding. Do something. Come on out because we need your voice.
Absolutely. And I just want to encourage you. Keep doing your thing. Like I said, it's definitely not easy being young out in a community, trying to make a change. So, keep doing your thing. Noel, keep, encouraging the people, getting information out of the people, being transparent. This is big. This is a big platform that you do have as well. So, keep being that voice. You're a voice for a lot of people. And I just want to definitely encourage you to keep doing your thing. We're always going to have those haters and people that are jealous. Oh, they're doing this and that. But you guys are doing a good thing here. So
appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.
No, listen, in the midst of the entertainment, the random bullshit stories we cover here, because it's like, it's funny, a lot of these stories, but we always make sure to, you know, fundamentally, this is what matters to us the most. We wish that people cared more about this than if Drake dissed Kendrick Lamar or not. But unfortunately, they don't. And also, that is very entertaining, so we have to cover that.
Absolutely.
But this type of stuff is the actual things that matter in our community. And I feel like I've realized that more as a father. You know, so I feel like Noel's known that since we were 10 years old. The guy was walking around with a suit, I feel like, out the womb. You know what I'm saying? But it takes a lot of people some time to realize these things, but we're always grateful to become that kind of vessel or bridge between the gap of, you know, the community, especially the young community here, and what's kind of like sexy or appealing, you know, this type of stuff. Oh, it's boring, it's whack. It's like, no, this is important, it's significant. So we make sure to highlight it to the best of our ability to make it that something that they can consume. It's digestible for them, because things get too wordy or too like, oh, it's like they don't care. Why does this matter to me? But then we come in and then we're like, oh, and they're like, oh, yeah, we get okay. Mm-hmm. So definitely appreciate you guys coming and helping us.
Keep doing your thing.
Give that information out. Yeah, much love. We're going to get their information. They're more than welcome to come on by again. We usually have the digital round of applause, but our machine is new. We're going to update that soon. But we'll give them a physical, real life, you know what I'm saying? In this age of AI, there's nothing wrong with some hands touching skin. But yeah, we're going to walk them out. We're going to continue the live stream. Stay tuned, chat. We'll be right back. Love y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Keep doing your thing.
No problem.
Absolutely.
Stay tapped in. I'll make
Thank
sure to get
you.
your number after. Noel, grab the numbers.
Thank
that way I'll
you.
text them everything tomorrow for clips and everything to post, etc. Tag them on
How you doing? Doing good?
Marlon.
Tyrell,
Yeah,
nice to
thank
meet
you
you.
very much. Appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Now let me go to sleep.
Yes, sir. And continuing some of the, let's go to this topic because I want to get Marlone's take on this, right? Jumping straight to, speaking of BS, it can't get more BS than this, but this is a wild situation. Love Island stars, season 6, Janae and Kenny have broken up, right? There was rumors, we covered it last week when now it's been confirmed. In post, Janae said, "Hi, my loves. Thank you for all the love and support. It means the world to me. As you know, now, me and Kenny are no longer together." Right? Yeah, please know I've seen all the breakup theories and have not matched up to how terrible, disgusting, disappointing it truly is discovering that someone you loved isn't who you thought they were, and the relationship you thought you were building hasn't been genuine since day one. It has been truly devastating. Thank you for respecting my privacy. Then Kenny made a post. Kenny says these past few days have been incredibly difficult. I've been quiet, sitting with a lot of emotion and doing my best to process everything privately. Breakups are never easy, especially in the public eye. Sometimes, despite how deeply you care for someone, you come to the hard truth that the relationship was not something that could last long term. I'll always be grateful for the time we shared. Janae's blah, 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 blah. Then Janae tags Kenny. She says, "Shut the fuck up, you manipulative liar. You're not taking accountability and telling people the type of person you really are is insane to me. My first statement was being nice. Don't piss me off." Then Leah also says, put a sock in it, ChatGPT had asked. "Tell the truth, Kenny. For once, you're racist, you clout chase and money hungry, and you're a scammer since day one. Try not to make it seem like something that is not. Nay is blessed and highly favored." This is crazy to me. But at the same time, when you watch, they have a new show, The Love Island Beyond the Villa, and they're not living together. They have 2 apartments next to each other. How are you in a relationship? You're one of the finalists on Love Island, and you're not sleeping together. You slept on the Love Island together the whole show. You sleeping together, but in real life, you have apartments next to each other. Red flag number 1.
Yeah, that's right.
That's on the show, but in real life now. Because the show is like older and obviously it was filmed last year. It feels like, I'm pretty sure. On the show, they're like having arguments about a dog. In real life, the whole time, now this ruins the season because it's like, spoiler alert, they break up. Like it feels on the show like it's building up to that, but they've broken up. But what is going on? Like, for her to call him a racist and a scammer, there's so many theories. No one's confirmed it yet, right? There's a theory about him being gay with, what's that guy that had his butt cheeks out on Love Island? That got leaked?
Right.
What's his name?
I don't know, nigga.
Marlon was the name. What's his name?
Nah, I don't remember the name.
You know the guy, the Spanish kind of
I know
Spanish.
who you talking about.
Yeah, the booty cheeks out.
Hold on.
You niggas be
Damn, chat might know, but who the hell's the guy,
you niggas be watching some crazy shit.
bro? The last season it was crazy. Like,
I don't want to hear that coming from you.
you be watching wild stuff too. You guys both watch crazy anime that's probably like bloody, sexy, whatever.
Nah, but I ain't got niggas with their asses out.
I forgot his name, but there's a guy. I think Tiana texted me. Let me see. Tiana texted me about it. I think Tiana might know it, bro. But there's a guy that it was a big scandal that his butt cheeks were online from last season, and people are like, "What? His butt cheeks are online? What is going on?" Yeah, I can't see the guy's. What the hell's the guy's name? Oh, Kendall. So there's rumors of Kendall, but Kendall, I think that's false because Kendall still posted and acknowledged this and unfollowed him. It's just weird because Kene is Dominican. I hope my Dominican brother did not let us down. They're saying that he might have been racist towards Janae and talking about he didn't want to be with a black girl. Also the scamming. What's the scam? Being on Love Island was a scam.
Or he's scamming after Love Island.
I hope that this is not true. This is ridiculous, right? But at the same time,
You saw he dropped the trailer?
for what? He dropped the trailer?
Yeah, he dropped the trailer on YouTube
Let's watch it. You're lying.
because he's gonna talk about it.
You're lying more.
Being that ass.
Kene.
There's also he made a second account on Instagram and
What?
TikTok, and he had a post of her on the Instagram one explaining that everything was not fake to him. This and that, blah blah.
What the hell? He dropped a trailer.
Yeah, it was like on YouTube.
On his YouTube?
Yeah, it was all over TikTok.
Okay, let's find Kenny's YouTube, guys.
I don't know what his YouTube.
Let's research it together. Kenny, we're live on the podcast. Kenny Love Island. The thing is, it might be his legal name, right? Whatever the hell it is. Kenneth. Yeah, I don't see it nowhere. Kenny. Let's check out this girl. The breakup.
All of the Love Island drama because from Kenny and suspected that Janae and Ken were recruiting, not ever happened. In their Commerce podcast with Alandria, she said that she had in fact talked to Sierra and they seem to be on good terms. So it's very interesting. I did get to speak to her.
I'll do it.
So I mean, it's a lot going on. Breaking news. Yeah, I didn't get to.
Let's see if I find the Kenny trailer. Yeah, go home, Mar. If you feel bad, just go home. Because you're going to die in here. You got to be careful.
Okay, that's unmuted.
I can't find the Kenny shit. Kenny?
I'll mute that one. So you're good.
Vic, talk to me.
Yep. Yeah, I can't find this at all.
I don't doubt it, bro. Oh, I can talk mad shit to chat.
Marlon's going to head out, guys. We appreciate you. Love you, Mar.
Appreciate you. I'll put these out.
You got to get checked, brother. You got to go fast tomorrow.
Nigga, you gotta run to the doctor, nigga.
Yeah, no, you got to take care of yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to urgent care tomorrow morning. I'll talk to you.
Love you, bro.
Hablamos. Love you, bro.
Yeah, I can't find the Kenny trailer, but fuck it.
Kenny.
I just give my take. My take is more good enough. Kenny, yeah, no, you wildin', Kenny. This is ridiculous. I don't think that this is like a plot or like they're trying to make it fake for views. I think this is real and this is kind of crazy. But at the same time, I'm not surprised that they're not a match. The shocking part is the scamming and the racist shit. Like, bro, he's racist? Why would you be like? And I don't think Leah would lie. Why would Leah lie about him being a racist? That's a pretty crazy accusation, especially when we know that they're friends and they have the same friend group. You know what I'm saying? That's like me, God forbid, coming out like saying like if Marlon had a girlfriend, like, oh, Marlon's girlfriend's racist. Like, saying that shit is crazy. So, there has to be some truth to this, I'm assuming. Will it be revealed? No one knows, but there's so much drama with this Love Island shit after the show comes out that is pretty insane. Even the old season now, with all this, it goes to show you that reality shows obviously are real and that everyone can't be trusted. When you see someone online, you think one way, this shit could be fake this entire time. It might be this case with Kenny and his relationship with Janae. Moving on, though, I had to do the Love Island. Kevin Gates. To me, Kevin Gates, one of the things that has disappointed me as a Kevin Gates fan has been the way that it seemed like he was blatantly just cheating on his wife in public. Right? He literally married, was it Brittany Renner, in a separate relationship.
While he was with his wife?
While he was with his wife, because Brittany Renner was, Muslim?
That's allowed.
No. Because she was Muslim, but I guess she didn't want to have sex outside of marriage. So in order to have sex, it seemed like he just married her, but then he divorced her after. And then she was like trying to say whatever, like, you know, I'm building from this. I'm not going to let this defeat me. She was trying to be positive, but it's like, girl, he clearly only married you to fuck you. Like, that's what it seems like. You could tell.
Well, in Islam, I think you have like 180 days to take it back. But
then now there's a court filing, right? I'm going to read the court filing here.
Shit.
There's an actual court filing by Drika. This whole time, people like Drika holding him down. This shit just seemed like a mess. Because Kevin Gates is a very, like, I feel like he's one of the best personalities, maybe in hip-hop history. Like, when it comes to Kevin Gates, his interviews are insane. Like, he should write books. I feel like he can live a career off just writing books. Like, he's insane. I really love, like, everything about him, except this salacious shit he's done with these girls. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
That's not very godlike. That's not, like, you're not really moving like a man. It seems nasty. But if she liked it, I thought like maybe they had an open relationship, that's what justified it. But Kevin Gates' wife has filed for divorce. Per court documents obtained by People, Drika cited unfixable differences as the reason for the split, right? They have a lot of things that the differences they can't change. The filing comes during Brittany Renner's revelation that she had a spiritual marriage with the rapper that ended May 28th. They basically were married for like a month, right? How are you getting married during a marriage? I don't know what the fuck is going on. She was with Kevin Gates for 9 years. 9 years. She's 38. She's requesting joint legal and physical custody of the 2 children. As well, she wants spousal support from Kevin Gates. She married him October 2015. 10 years later, right? She's also asking that her ex cover. She wants Kevin Gates to cover the attorney fees. Per the court documents, the businesswoman and brand creator is listed as her separation with Kevin Gates as July 10th, nearly 1 month after Renner, who's 33 years old, revealed her spiritual dating with him, marriage. That's crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
She revealed, Brittany Renner, me and Kevin Gates got married April 6th and we got divorced May 28th. She recently converted to Islam. I don't feel like it's a sucky situation because that's what's meant to be will always be meant to be, she says. And she doesn't regret the situation, she says. To me, it clearly seems like this guy married her just to fuck her.
Just to fuck her. So
Kevin Gates is a wild man, bro. He's one of the most interesting rappers ever to me. Because it's like, how do you have such a great positive message and like inspirational? Like the guy be inspirational and also entertaining as fuck, funny as fuck.
Amazing.
But then you're cheating on your wife in public.
But is it cheating?
She holds it down.
Is it cheating?
To me, it's cheating, bro. That's cheating. I don't give a fuck. Because look at her. She got divorced. But you think it was an open relationship that she just couldn't handle?
Let me explain. In Islam, you can have multiple wives. So there's a chance, Vic, he wasn't cheating. They may have this. I don't know how it works in Islam fully, but I think he was having like real Muslim relationships.
I'll tell you this much.
You wouldn't do that if you was Muslim? You're not having more than one wife?
Hell no.
You lying, Vic.
I would never have more than one wife.
Vic, you be out here busting.
That doesn't sound fun.
Nigga, you would have more than one wife.
That's not fun. Hell no.
You would have one to clean your feet.
Hell no.
To wash your ass. To make you food. I
don't want new friends.
Not watching. I
don't want new friends. Why would I want? I don't want new friends in my life. I can't. Why would I want another wife? I don't want more friends.
How much
I can't
you think
handle
that shit cost? How much you think that shit cost?
That's expensive, bro. Bro, he was driving around with her in the car, like.
He gotta have a big ass dick.
Oh no, it has to be humongous. It has to be humongous. But that's because it's Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? The way he talks and the way he moves, this man is like you know what I'm saying? Like, no homo, but it feels like the guy moves with the BDE. Like, you know what I'm saying? The big dick energy. Like, his whole aura is like...
Like, he do whatever he wants.
Like, he can do whatever the fuck he wants.
True, yeah.
Right? His confidence is through the roof.
Insane.
Right? And maybe he might not even have a penis. Like, it's either this shit got to be
he's rubbing
humongous,
walls,
or he might have zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might have nothing, and it's like a strap that no one knows, only the girls know. He's like, baby, don't tell nobody, baby. It's between us. And they fucking keep it between them because it's Kevin Gates. Like, he's very unique in that sense where it's like, we don't know what the fuck is happening with him. But
oh my God,
I do think he's underrated as a rapper. And unfortunately, the drama and the salacious bullshit like this gets more attention than his actual music.
You think he can still rap?
I think he could still make good music 100%. His last album was decent. He's still on tour. Obviously, he's gonna make money. His fans tour and go see him live all the fucking time. His shows always go like viral because he's always doing some wild dance or something.
Yeah.
But Kevin Gates, bro, I think he's a special guy.
No, he's very
like I've always been a fan of him. But this one thing, I've always been like, why does he move that way with women? Like, bro, like you.
Okay, no.
Why not be a homebody, like husband? Because he's influential. I think Kevin Gates is influential.
Of course.
Influence that. Be a dope husband, a dope family man. That'd be fire. Because everything, his music is about his children. His albums are named after his children. But then the wife shit, I just never understood it. But I guess if you're saying it's a religious thing.
Vic, this is my thing,
I
though.
don't know, bro.
Vic, this is my thing. That's why I hate when we only attack the nigga.
How about her?
Yeah! Yo, you walking into it. Vic, we gotta talk about it. Because this nigga's running around for years saying he fucked his cousin. I'm not fucking a nigga that said he fucked his cousin, bro. A nigga like me, I'm not willingly letting you put that in me. You out here getting dick from your cousin? Nah, nigga, we gotta stop it, Vic. These women need to be held accountable, nigga. What are we talking about, Vic?
No, yeah, Kevin Gates did say that. He's crazy, man. He's crazy. But maybe also at the same time, like I said, he needs to write a book about his life. Because his life is crazy, bro. Who has lived more of a crazier life than Kevin Gates? It might be only him.
It might be.
Like, this guy is jumping car starting cars, like car batteries with his hands, jump starting the cars. Like,
he did that?
Yeah, bro.
Nice, crazy.
Like, it's still a different level, man. God bless him. Also, Shannon Sharpe got fired for being too horny. Man. Message to my fellow black men, especially message to successful men. When you reach a Shannon Sharpe level,
even a little bit lower,
protect, even lower. You don't gotta reach a Shannon Sharpe. Once you're successful in anything in life, you have to put two things aside: your ego and your horniness. If you want to succeed, those will be the detriment of your life and your career. At the end of the day. Shannon Sharpe, his dick got in the way. This man literally thought it was okay to just have sex with this 19-year-old girl, pay for it, and it's like, okay, legally is all right. But perception-wise, brother, if that ever comes out, that is going to look crazy, especially if you're doing BDSM, aggressiveness, etc., taping it, allegedly, all this stuff. She's younger than your daughter. That alone, don't fuck up the bag. Don't fuck up the bag. Then he gets accused of rape. We don't know if he did that or not.
We don't know that.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
I don't think he did.
Me neither.
Technically, it's not confirmed or like officially denied because it was a settlement, right? It's not like a guilty or innocent charge. You know, it's a settlement out of court.
They basically said something happened.
They basically said something happened.
Yeah, but there is no agreement on what it was.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like it's thrown in the air.
I forgot the legal term they used, but yes.
Right. It's hovering in the air. Now it's also been rumored that he paid her. They're saying around $23 million.
Insanity. That's how much he made.
I don't think that's real.
You don't think so?
But if that's real, bro, that's crazy. That probably was his whole bank account. I'm telling you right now. He probably has investments, but I don't think he has 20. I think that's his whole bank account.
He has to have more than 23 million.
No.
Vic, just off of YouTube.
Not liquid. I think that he has a lot of investments, but I don't think he had 20. That might have been his whole bank account. He might have had like 30 M's in the bank.
He has to.
But do you have to pay them right away? I don't think you have to pay them right away. I don't
No.
think they take payment plans.
I think he can do increments. Yeah.
a mil a year for 23 years.
Yo, if I have to pay an OnlyFans model $1 million a year for 23 years, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, bro.
Yeah, listen.
Unalive myself. I'm sorry.
It's also alleged because we don't know the number. But fuck, that's crazy.
That's great, nigga. She got the back. She got a max contract.
She retired in general, so it had to be. I feel like more than $1 million.
Vic.
Guaranteed.
Of course. Bro, if that's true, she makes more than like runner backs in the league.
Yeah, no. That's more than his he made his entire career as an NFL player. Hall of Famer, legendary player, Shannon Sharpe. That's more than he's made his entire football career.
Insanity.
That's insane. I feel like he would have benefited from that number coming out. That way people stop speculating about it because it's going to come out somehow.
Yeah. There might be an NDA in place.
But there's probably an NDA in place. Something's going on.
For her safety, too, because I'm going to let you know, if I know you came up $23 million and you are an OnlyFans model, I'm going to find you.
Yeah.
I need some of that money.
Yeah. No, there's guys who want to date her, want to like be with her.
Rob her. Yeah.
or just in general. Yeah, maybe if you're her neighbor.
Yeah.
That's the girl from next door.
That's like hitting the lottery. Why would you
rob her tonight? You know what I'm saying? Like, like that's a lot of money.
Yeah, there has
maybe
to be
it protects her.
Yeah.
You're right. But damn, this shit's crazy.
Let me ask you a question.
ESPN, I think it was bound to happen because ESPN is Disney, and also it's a settlement. If this was just a fully innocent, charges dropped, it's different. It's a settlement. So technically, he could be guilty. Like, he could be guilty. He could be not. It's too fishy. We're talking about grape. A younger 19-year-old when they met, white girl, older black man. Disney is like, hold up. There's too much there's too many boxes that this checks off. Hold up. Let's not. Why would you even risk it? Why risk it? And also, they've done these type of decisions for other similar situations. So for them, they already have set that precedence where they have to like do,
Yeah.
They can't just be like, oh, fuck it. Yeah, we're going to ride by Shannon Sharpe, which would be huge if they did. But I'm not sure if it would be a positive huge for them. Probably a bad business deal.
You think so?
It might be.
It's one of the biggest mics in sports commentary, bro.
Yeah, but what if that girl comes out and like, shame on Disney for blah, 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 working with them after.
There has to be an NDA in place, Vic. There has to be an agreement in place. But I'm not giving you $23 million, not going to court if you're just going to smear my name after I give you the money. No. Her mouth is shut forever.
I will say what also could happen is what's currently happening. Shannon Sharpe, just like anyone in the rich world, once you settle, more people will be like, damn, he has money to settle. Let me do a lawsuit. So now there's a lawsuit that, in my opinion, I think has no credibility. I think it's going to be unsuccessful. Yeah. But there is a new lawsuit, right? This woman from Chicago is suing Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ochocinco on their podcast, Nightcap, for $20 million for defamation after a viral moment when she was at an Usher concert and she was taking the cherries from Usher. And I guess they were discussing the moment and they were saying that she was married, etc. And she is claiming that's defamation. She said that she's suing them for spreading false claims on the podcast, alleging that she was a married woman whose husband filed for divorce after she interacted with Usher at his concert. Because there was a rumor online that she got a divorce after the concert because her husband left her because of that, right? That wasn't the case. There's a case of that happening in the Dominican Republic, I think, after Romeo Santos from Aventura kissed a woman on stage. I think her husband left her.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that
was a whole thing.
That was a real story.
Yeah.
She's saying that this is misinformation, and she is suing them. That would be crazy if she wins this one, too.
No, impossible.
I think it's impossible. I don't see it happening.
Her business was never going to make $20 million.
Yeah, $20 million is insane.
Because that was her issue, was the business and the possibility of losing money. Your business can't make $20 million in the next 20 years.
Yeah, she said that this is how had her suffer financially. This has affected her real life.
Impossible.
But I think that her kissing those damn cherries as if they're actually Usher's ball sack
is what did it for her.
And moaning. And all that stuff that she was doing, like you thought the woman, she would have thought she climaxed.
Yeah.
But you want to sue Shannon Sharpe for saying that you were married when you weren't? Like, no. That's not the issue. don't go to an Usher concert and do that.
And be a freaky frog.
Yeah, and you just look crazy. Like, people are going to clown you, make fun of you because you look crazy. Or double down and be like, yo, I just fucking love Usher. Be a freak. It's okay to be a freak.
In the sheets.
Like, be a freak. You know what I'm saying? Like, she swallowed those cherries, bro. That shit was crazy. I'm like, God damn, calm down, girl.
I want you to swallow my cherry.
I was like, whose mom is that? Because she definitely looks older. I'm like, whose mom is that?
She does.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you though, Vic, straight up. So, if you're ESPN,
Yeah.
you just fired a bunch of people, would you really fire Shannon Sharpe as well? Because I feel like right now more than ever, you need that talent. So who do you put in his place? Because the reality is, Stephen A. Smith still needs a second mic. You just got rid of a shit ton of shows. So what is the direction ESPN is taking here? Because who's gonna, like, there was a whole plan for him, Vic. He was supposed to take on one of the major shows. I think it's called IPT, something like that. Like, he was supposed to have his own segment on top of the Stephen A. Smith stuff. So, like,
find new talent. Break some stars. Bring me on. I'll be Stephen A. Smith's co-host. Give me $10,000 a month. I'll do it.
You gonna talk about sports?
We'll talk about sports. You know what I'm saying? I'll do my research prior to joining. Give me, they have a production team. Let's make it happen. Suit me up. I'm not gonna wear a suit. I'll wear a button up, but I'm not wearing no suit. They're gonna have to break some talent instead of trying to get talent that's already established.
Yeah.
Break some talent. They're gonna have to do that. They're gonna start from the ground up. They're gonna have to, bro, because I'm assuming that they already have a plan in place, and they've spoken to Stephen A. Smith. I would love to hear Stephen A. Smith's take on this. Like, I'm not sure if he has spoken about it on his podcast fully yet.
He's made jokes.
But I would love to hear his take on this because this is interesting. I'll play some of the clip right here of the interview by the news on this woman's suing Shannon Sharpe.
Against former athlete and podcaster Shannon Sharpe, his media company Chad Ochocinco Johnson, and their producer.
I'm single, not married, not going through a divorce, but it was just a fan participation moment.
Of the lawsuit originally filed in Cook County Circuit Court on April 24th, just 4 days after another lawsuit was filed against Shannon Sharpe, accusing him of sexual assault, a case he has since settled. Now, Jimalita Tillman's suit has moved to federal court in Chicago, where she's suing for libel and defamation. In the lawsuit, Tillman claims that on April 12th, Sharpe and co-host Chad Ochocinco Johnson recorded an episode of their podcast Nightcap where they falsely claimed she was married and going through a divorce after her viral appearance at the Usher concert, implying that she played a role in the breakup. But according to Tillman, she was neither married nor in a relationship at the time.
She about to give it to him right there.
Shows the YouTube episode has since been set to private. Tillman says she tried to contact the podcast host and their company directly to correct the record, but received no acknowledgement or retraction. She says it's impacted her life as the director of the Harold Washington Cultural Center and a homeschool advocate.
Just throwing the word allegedly in does not get it done. Do the due diligence. That's what you have producers for and researchers for. Don't be so quick to chase the popular culture story. And I think that there needs to be changes at a federal level that is regulating these streamers.
So what she's alluding to is something that I do agree with, the idea of, misinformation, correction. But I don't think that legal action needs to be taking place every single time, because if we do that, then
everyone's getting sued.
Everyone's getting sued. Especially, like, I think Nightcap's a live stream podcast, just like ours, live stream. We're live. Some bullshit's going to come out. We're going to be wrong. We can't be right on every single thing. There's going to be things that even if I researched it, I didn't research it thoroughly enough.
Yeah. Also, someone in the chat said, did the video go viral before or after Shannon Sharpe spoke on it? And that's a good point, because if it went viral before,
it was been viral. I feel like it was viral before, and they made it a topic. So it's like,
you just chasing.
She's just chasing the money. That's the thing. The main issue with this is, like, you are clearly chasing money.
Yeah.
I feel like you're gonna ruin your own reputation as a person. Like, why would you? You know what I'm saying? Because you think you're gonna get the bag.
Yeah. But I don't blame her. Yo, Vic, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Nah, I'm gonna say some
desperate times call for desperate measures.
No, he did this to himself, and this is my second question. If it ever came out that he actually did not grape this woman, how do you feel? Because at first, I was with him. I'm like, damn, this is fucked up. But then when I see Kirk Franklin, I see Monique. Is it Monique, the was the one that he sat with.
Oh yeah, that went on his podcast. Oh yeah. Monique, Lil Yachty,
and Lil Yachty, Lil Yachty, and
Cat Williams too.
and Cat Williams. That's 4 different people that told you to stop being a freak, to chill out, relax. These young girls is hot, they're wild, and he just laughed it off, bro. You laughed in God's face. You deserve this. And I wonder, and when I really thought about it, I'm like, if it ever came out that this OnlyFans girl was lying, you still deserved it because you should have chilled the fuck out. And that's my question to you: if it ever did come out, do you feel remorse? Or do you just feel like, nigga, you brought this upon yourself at this point? Everything that happens from this point on is your fault.
I mean, if it comes out, and this video is allegedly, because, I mean, Shannon said it himself. Like, he in his first, like, a video addressing him, I remember him saying something like that, like, there's videos. Or there's
there's
tapes.
proof. Yeah. The full tape that they were trying to hold against him, he's like, show the whole thing.
Yeah, Tony Busby is basically trying to, like, frame him.
Yeah.
Right? And that's another thing. Tony Busby. I'm not a Tony Busby fan. Let's just say that. Right? So it's like, bro, the fact that was happening, I didn't expect it to be a settlement. I thought like,
I thought he's gonna go to court.
I'm like, he's gonna go to court and the charge is gonna be dropped. But I think that he didn't want to go to court because of the tape.
The freaky shit.
And the shit coming out. Because maybe there was more really than he remembered or he realized, like, damn, we recorded that too. You know, I don't know. It's something like that. In the image, like, this big black buff guy.
That's what it was.
Pounding a young, like, teenage. She's an adult, but she's still 19. So it's like teenage on camera. If you do that in the adult film industry, okay, you're Shannon Sharpe. You're one of the most popular figures in the media space that represents a Disney company. It's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? Mom, Dad, that's the guy we watch on TV every morning. Oh my God, I saw him on my phone.
I think that's what it was.
Pounding a girl.
I don't think it was.
It's gonna be crazy, bro.
I don't think it was the severity of the pounding. I think it was the idea of it itself. It's like you said, if
the
Diddy,
image.
yeah, because like you said, if Diddy ever like wanted to come back into the world, it's either gospel or pornography. I think you could say the same thing about Shannon Sharpe. How do you market someone if their video is out getting pounded? Like they're pounding someone. Like that doesn't.
Yeah.
You can't market that person at that point.
But I do think that Shannon Sharpe, like I said it before, I said it again, Shannon Sharpe's very talented. I think he'll bounce back somehow, some way. I think the best content that he puts out, in my opinion, is the Nightcap podcast with Ocho Cinco. Like their banter and the back and forth. I love it. It's really good. They have a good dynamic. They have a really good dynamic. You know, I fuck with them. That's my favorite content that they do. His interviews are also really good, but his interviews, you could tell it's scripted, and then you have someone writing them up for him, etc. Even though there's some interviews where it's like you could tell he wanted to do that himself, like you could tell where it's more organic. Those are his best interviews, like the Cat Williams interview, for example. But there's a lot of interviews that come off like
bullshit,
some too pre-scripty a bit. Mm-hmm. But it's still successful content. Clips go crazy. He's making money, so it's a business decision. So shout out to him. His brother over the weekend had the Hall of Fame speech, which he wanted to actually highlight more, and he wanted ESPN. He said he found out about it like a week ago, and he wanted ESPN to not break this news, not leak this news until Monday today, because his brother over the weekend, Hall of Fame being inducted, Sterling. Older than Shannon, but being inducted after Shannon. Shannon was already inducted now. Both brothers.
Phenomenal wide receiver, by the way.
Yeah, inducted into the Hall of Fame. It's a huge moment. Mm-hmm. But his brother, during his speech, brought him up on stage.
Wow.
They were emotional, tearing up. He's like, I gotta give credit to my brother. Powerful moment. That's a real brother. While he's down, the lowest he's ever been, his brother still took the opportunity to highlight him and bring it up on stage.
And give him his jacket.
Hall of Fame jacket. During the moment, that's the biggest moment of his own career. His brother receiving the Hall of Fame moment. That's the biggest. There's a lot of people that's bigger than a chip. Like, that's like legacy forever, right?
Yeah.
Especially as an individual. That was a powerful moment. I loved that. I was like, wow. He stood on business, right? That's his brother. At the end of the day. Throw me that juice real quick, because I might
Nigga, Marlon is killing everyone, bro.
Marlon's giving us the damn coughs.
And I'll tell you this, while you drink the juice, the reason why this was such an impactful moment, Shannon Sharpe's brother was a great wide receiver. He was a Hall of Fame deserving receiver. But everything that's going on is also like underscoring the phenomenal player that Shannon Sharpe was. The reason why he got inducted first is because Shannon Sharpe is arguably the third greatest tight end to ever play the game. And this little OnlyFans model should never take away from the fact that this man has built his legacy from the ground up. He may have done this to himself, but it does not change what he has done in the past. And I'm glad that his brother did that because he reminded everyone, don't fucking play with my little brother's name.
Listen, man, some of the greatest people in the world
have done some bullshit.
Are horny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Noel, would you fold if you was Shannon Sharpe with that OnlyFans model? If I'm not married, damn.
Nah, bro.
That was decent milk.
Listen.
I'll toss it.
I would love to work with, it could be the Trump administration. I want to work with any administration to advocate more for masturbation. I think, no, I swear to God.
Bro, it makes it worse.
No.
No, it's proving. Being your dick makes you hornier.
I feel like masturbation is a solution to a lot of these men dealing with infidelity issues, etc.
They just got to meet someone, bro.
Because they think that, oh, that's the same sensation that you get. You can get it.
And then beat off?
You can just beat it off. You don't have to go and deal it with another woman. Like, because if you're just chasing that, because these men just do that. They'll be like, oh, I'm just horny. I don't really love her. I love you.
Horny makes it worse.
I just want to fuck her. I don't love her. I love you. Brother, let her do the same thing to you. What are you going to do?
Vic, no.
Your soul would deteriorate. Your girl fucking on other guys, and you're like, oh. She's like, oh, I love you. My bad. Won't happen again. Happens 2 years later. Oh, my bad. Won't happen again. Masturbation, I'm telling you.
Vic, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Is that controversial? Is that a hot take?
It is a hot take. Because masturbation is known to like cause you to be more horny. Like
masturbate in increments. Masturbate in increments.
No, bro.
I'm not talking about doing that shit every day.
That's just bad for your brain, bro.
I'm not talking about doing that shit every day. Do that shit once a week. Twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Regulate that shit. But I'm telling you right, that might be the key to this shit. I think we got this shit fucked up.
Bro, just find a bitch and toss her salad and make her your wife. That was the issue. Shannon Sharpe didn't want to get married. They were telling him, either get married or find an older woman and keep her on the low. He don't want to do either. He wants to fuck young bitches.
Crazy story. This man, James Howell, who's been searching for this hard drive that he accidentally threw away back in 2013. This hard drive had 8,000 Bitcoins.
We still talking about that shit? That shit's gone, bro.
Bro, it's worth
like $600 million, yeah.
$950 million. They're saying that by 2030, in about 5 years, it's going to be valued at $8 billion. This guy has been looking through all types of trash to find this shit. He has not found it.
God is funny.
And today, he's officially given up looking for this. Guess what's going to happen? Somehow he's going to find it now. Because this shit's like a remote. When you lose a remote, you can't find that little remote nowhere, right? Then you walk in one day in some corner of the house, apartment, you step on the remote. Like, when you're not looking for something, you find it. I think it's going to happen with this hard drive. I think this man is going to randomly, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might go for like a jog. He grabs a backpack. And it's like, oh, it's in the slit of the backpack. Like, he's going to find this shit one day, right? But guess what? We're never going to find out about this. The day this man finds this, he's going to disappear so fast, they're going to think that someone killed him. Like, this guy is going to disappear off the face of Earth. Like, he's going to do some crazy shit with his money because he is desperately looking for this. But I don't blame him. 8,000 Bitcoin? If I had a fucking thumb drive that had 1 Bitcoin, I wouldn't do nothing for like a month. You guys wouldn't hear from me. I'll be looking like Tarzan, bro. I'll be growing hair all over places in my body I never knew I could grow hair in.
Bro, that shit got destroyed, bro.
I'll be going crazy trying to find that shit.
That's really like something from the Bible, bro. Like, that's like a parable, bro.
He probably just doesn't deserve it, maybe. Like, God doesn't want to give him that.
Yeah.
Like,
that shit probably would have destroyed it.
Like, something, like, for some reason, this man has not gotten this money. Lord knows what the fuck he was going to do with it. Right? Maybe he was going to do some very bad things.
Nigga. $8 billion, I'm doing some nasty shit. Someone in the chat said, Noel, when was your last time? Like, ask me the last time I had sex. Yo, you niggas gotta stop being the dick inspector.
Let's stop being Shannon Sharpes in the comments.
You niggas
the
sound
comments
like
are being Shannon Sharpes. They're being too horny.
That's crazy.
Let's stop it, guys. God damn, y'all bugging out.
Sound like the dick police up in here.
The dick detectives.
Oh my God.
The penis police.
Penis police.
My God. Speaking of money, though, MrBeast has created this website where you can go and donate $1, and this dollar provides clean water for 1 year to someone, right? I donated $1 to try it out to see, and it says that once you donate that $1, it shows you've now provided clean water for someone for 1 year. The record right now, I think it surpassed about $4 million. Actually, let me check it out. Let me check the website, because the website is more current than these articles and shit.
This nigga's trying to save the world.
Yo, MrBeast, bro.
He might save the world, bro.
That's why there's like people trying to cancel him. Oh, he has a transgender friend. Why the fuck do you guys give a fuck about all this stuff?
That one, no. That nigga was a pedophile.
Oh, the friend was like a...
No, this is not allegedly. This is fact. That's why they don't...
PDF stuff?
Yeah, he was wilding.
Well, he's not around no more for that reason?
For that reason. That was the whole thing.
I forgot. Okay.
It wasn't the transgender. Yeah, it wasn't the transgender thing. It was that a lot of people started pulling up that he'd been like talking to young boys when they were like 15. The nigga's like 23 before he transitioned.
Listen, I gotta stand up for my trans. We have trans fans. I have trans family members. I understand the trans community. I'm not a weirdo, fucking crazy person. Like, fuck, no. Yeah, people be going too off on them. Like, it's insane. It gets nasty. So
no. Just because you're transgender is not an issue.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So
being
I thought
a
it was that.
PDF file is the problem.
Okay. My apologies. Let me try to. Where the hell is this damn? Well, there's a video on it. Obviously, the first ever YouTube collaboration video. The same way you can collaborate a video on Instagram, TikTok. Now you can do it on YouTube. MrBeast has done this in his latest video, where you go to his YouTube channel, and it says MrBeast and 3 more, right? And it's the MrBeast channel. It's the Mark Robert channel, the Stokes Twins channel, and the Ben Alzelarat channel, right? MrBeast, 420 million subscribers. Mark Roberts, 70 million subscribers. Stokes Twins, 130 million subscribers. Ben Alzelarat, 44.5 million subscribers. They have donated. They have raised so far over $7 million. They're trying to raise $40 million. They have 26 days left. It's called #TeamWater. When you go to the website, teamwater.org, you can go and you can donate $1. They're trying to raise $40 million to give 2 million people clean water for decades, right? $1 gives one person clean water for a year. This is happening, right? How's it happening? Let's watch some of the MrBeast video right here where he's explaining how basically this happens. Because people think it's bullshit. How does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. Guys, he's MrBeast. He's going to fucking find a way to do it. And he does it every single time. That's why he's the best. You know what I'm saying?
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people. This is the first time many projects we're going to be doing. This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people. This is the first of many projects we're going to be doing in the largest creator collab in history. Over 3,000 of your favorite creators are all coming together. With over 3 billion followers combined, this could be one of the largest philanthropy projects in history. Team Water, all of us teaming up from around the globe to get clean water that will last decades to over 2 million people in need. All starting here in Malawi. Let's give away some water. We just installed this pump. This is going to be the first time we use it. So the first cup of water is going to the village chief. Oh, he's down in it. This entire community used to survive on water collected from puddles like this. And every drop had to literally be carried by hand. That's what they do every single day. What does this water look like? I mean, look at all that dirt. If I drank this, would I get sick?
Yes, you probably shouldn't.
I think we can all agree this is very unacceptable. I mean, look at those chunks of just dirt in this water.
They will no longer happen now that we have that well.
With local leaders, we made sure that clean water is no longer a concern here. Wow, look how excited they are. Over 1,000 1,000 people that live around here are going to be supported by just this pump. Orchid or Bit, who wants to sub in? I'm getting tired. These two have 55 million subscribers combined and are just two of the thousands of creators that make up Team Water. There you go. That's a lot of water. Jimmy, is it going to last forever? As long as this well is maintained, which is obviously what Team Water is going to do, this well can practically last forever. The well we started at and this water pump are just the beginning. Team Water is on a mission to raise $40 million so that we can provide over 2 million people with clean water. Let's keep going. Next, we went to South America, where we received an amazing welcome from the people of Colombia. You guys are too kind. You don't have to do this. Amazingly, the pump for the local water source was designed from spare parts by one man with no formal training. You built this with recycled bicycle parts. Hey. And this well is what's currently supplying over 1,000 people with water. Hey. Oh my goodness. Out this pipe comes water that the communities are drinking. And at first glance, this water doesn't look too bad. But really, there are little particles of dirt and more importantly, bacteria that is constantly getting everyone here very sick. Which is why, literally right beside the well that Cristo made with bicycle parts, we built this giant water filtration system. The system filters water in 3 stages. This removes dirt, sand, and large particles. The water is then pumped into here, which removes the bacteria and even smaller particles. And then it's pumped into here, which removes the saline, so that fresh water can be pumped through this pipe. If anyone deserves the first glass of water to come out of this filtration system, it's Cristo. You might guess. Oh, he's going right for it. Oh, he's downing it. Do you approve? One in? Hey, thank you. Even YOLO, with over 33 million subscribers, couldn't help himself. This water is better than in my home. Team Water is going around the globe with all of your favorite creators, like Mark Rober, the Stokes Twins, and so many more, with the mission of bringing clean water, the most basic human right, to millions of people. We also built this massive water storage container that can hold the equivalent of 20,000 bottles of water. And because we brought a ton of reusable bottles, we couldn't wait to share the fresh, clean water with the community. Hey, we got water for everybody here! But unfortunately, nearly 1 in 10 people don't have access to clean water, which is why we need your help to raise $40 million. On average, every dollar donated will provide one person with clean water for an entire year.
This is something that the fucking government should be doing. MrBeast is doing this shit with other YouTubers and creators. This is a phenomenal. This is life changing. What the fuck are you doing at home? Scratching your ass, picking your ass, smelling your finger, having a hell of a time. Smells. What does that smell?
Okay, so
change the world with $1, bitch.
I'm gonna make a live correction. First off, because this was a very big thing. He almost got canceled for this. Like, this was all over the news.
Oh, MrBeast's friend?
Yeah, so New York Times said that they did an independent investigation. They found that she wasn't grooming the individual in question. However, she did have cases of workplace misconduct, sexual misconduct. So, this is where I get a little frustrated. I remember this, bro, on the internet. I still think she groomed the dude, because when you read the messages, it sounds like grooming. They're claiming legally it wasn't. Regardless if there was or not, I didn't like how they attacked MrBeast. Bro, they were so ready to throw him away. And it's like, nigga, the nigga's just trying to help people.
Yeah, no.
This is getting weird, bro.
I don't get it.
And they, especially with the new game show, like, they've been trying to paint it as like he's this ultra rich person putting like poor people through hell. And it's like, yo, you're giving people the opportunity to change their life. Like, you're giving them exposure. What the fuck are you people talking about right now?
No. It's some of the weirdest. Anyone that hates on MrBeast is some of the weirdest things. Like, it's almost like hating on God. Like, it's like no, it's literally, no. I swear to God,
that's their issue with this problem.
It's literally people like
compare him to God.
But bro, you have to like compare it to something that's universally just loved. That because that's what he is. It's like hating on water. It's like ew, water. It's like hating life. You know, it's like hating wiping your ass. Like, it's like hating things are just positive. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's so crazy to me.
You never seen the Antichrist theory?
Oh, that he's the Antichrist? That he's actually the Antichrist?
Hey.
Listen, my thing is this. Biggest collaborator, philanthropic, giving back moment. Probably might go down in history as that. This is, and all you need is $40 million. Why isn't there like a rich? There's gonna be some rich person that just gives the rest, like some big billionaire. It's like, here's the rest. Here's 30 million.
No, so
just end this right now. Let's just do it.
He's giving away his money at the end of this too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he's tweeted a bunch of times.
Oh, that in his life, end of his career.
Yeah, like he said when he dies, he's
When he
gonna
dies,
he's gonna
yes.
give it all away because he's like, my family doesn't need this. I don't need this. I'm giving this all to charity.
I fucking love it, bro. This guy's MrBeast, man. Where can you go wrong with MrBeast? I love this. I love what he's doing. I feel like he did something similar to this with Mark Rober.
He did he recently built houses. There was a whole house thing
in Africa and stuff, right?
I think it was in Latin America. He was building houses for real dirt cheap, but it was like he was really solving like a housing crisis in a community.
I love MrBeast
overseas.
MrBeast for president.
MrBeast.
If to be honest with you, if MrBeast does run for president,
he's thought about it. He's tweeted about it.
And he does like non-partisan, like he doesn't like, or was it
bipartisan?
Bipartisan, like he doesn't pick a side. Like he's like,
Vic.
I think he could do it.
No, he can't.
If MrBeast goes independent, runs independently,
stop lying.
I think he could win.
You're feeding.
He could win presidency.
They're coming for you, by the way. Jamal, my hand. Thank you for $5. What goes number one first? Nokia, What Did I Miss, or which one?
What goes number one first?
They're saying they're trying to make fun of your take that they would hit number one.
They could keep making fun of it because I was wrong, and he's gonna get a number one. It's not like he's not gonna get a number one.
Yeah,
he just needs a push.
Everyone
like he needs once the album, if there's a song off the album and the album's out,
yeah,
that weekend, you get it. If he does, I feel like if he would have did more videos and like for example, Nokia video, if it was unanimously a positive reaction, like on some God's Plan music video, like if it was one of his best music videos, genuinely, not like how he thinks. Drake says that it was. I don't think so, brother. That shit was not one of your best videos. No, it could have been. Even put that shit in color at least. That would have been better. I didn't like the black and white with Nokia. It didn't make sense. The song is too party poppy, and you want to do black and white to take a jab at Kendrick? What's the point of black and white? That's not the video you do black and white for.
Yeah.
You go full blown Hotline Bling, God's Plan type shit. Like that's what you do with this video. He didn't do it. And I think that could have helped it. Could have had made it number one. Maybe not necessarily. Doesn't matter. Why you guys? They bring that shit up every week. They're so funny. God bless them. So cute, guys. Spider-Man. Brand new Spider-Man teasers. Tom Holland in a brand new Spider-Man suit with the raised webbing. It's gone viral because people are like, damn, why they're promoting this movie a year out already? Wow. The reason has been confirmed. There's now photo and video and him in the suit greeting people in the streets. They're filming the movie still currently actively in the streets, and there's crowds of people going up to him. They're seeing the suit. So Marvel was genius. They revealed the suit themselves first before fans leaked it or whatever, because they knew, okay, well, let's drop this teaser. You see the suit, you see Tom Holland, you get hype, but in a couple days from now, people are already gonna see him out in public. So now there's no spoiler. They basically unspoiled themselves. It was genius by them because people were kind of confused. Why is this? What's the point of this? Like, okay, they're teasing, but it's like, we need more than this. Seems like very like breadcrumbish. What's going on? This is the reason now. It's been confirmed. People are comparing the suit to the Amazing Spider-Man suit 2 from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie. That suit. It looks pretty similar to that suit. I love the suit. I think it looks amazing. Tom Holland. I still have Tobey Maguire as the number one Spider-Man, but that's off of nostalgia. But if we're being honest,
you don't think what?
Tom Holland, and I'll use this term because I think I'm well versed in Spider-Man comic books. Tom Holland to me is the most comic book accurate, and also the one that the Spider-Man. He's also the Spider-Man that Stan Lee. I think Stan Lee said it. Like he's like by description. You watch even Spider-Man cartoons. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Tom Holland gives that, bro.
I can't
100%.
Maybe the chat can help me here.
But Tobey Maguire was that guy.
They're saying,
don't get me wrong.
They said that there is one of those Spider-Man is comic book accurate, and then the other one is like
Tom Holland.
I think it's Tom Holland.
He's the one, bro.
And then Tobey Maguire is a better representation of what Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire gives me like almost like a raw, darker.
Yeah.
Like especially the transformation.
Yeah,
Like
they've
the
said
flip
that.
that he did, the switch that he hit.
Yeah.
Going into 3 from 1 to 3 in the
Yeah.
darkness.
Like they've always said
He killed that.
he had more depth.
Yes.
And I agree. He's always had more depth for me. Because, like,
Yeah.
and
He's a better actor.
And he had better.
I think he's a better actor than
he's
Tom
better.
Holland. He's a better actor than Tom Holland. I fuck with Toby. Like he's really good.
It was also just better written. Like the evolution of him from the first one to the third one is insane. Like it is a clear plot. And you know what it reminded me of? The Dark Knight. The way Christian Bale evolves through the 3 movies is the same way Tobey Maguire does in those 3 Spider-Man movies.
The craziest thing is Andrew Garfield, right, playing the Amazing Spider-Man, the worst Spider-Man. But he's also a really good ass actor. Just the Spider-Mans, they weren't.
Yeah.
They're not the.
Yeah, I know.
But
bad,
he knows
bad writing.
and they know it too, because that's why they did that shit in the Spider-Verse, where they made fun of him being like the worst
one.
the worst Spider-Man.
That's what they said too. He was the best actor of the 3. He was just the worst Spider-Man. But again, that's writing, bro. That's just poor writing on their end.
Listen, it's gonna be hard to top the last Spider-Man. When they did that multiverse shit and they brought them all together and all that stuff.
That was peak.
That was peak. That was insane. But I have high hopes for this new Spider-Man. They're rolling this shit out early for a reason. This is about to get crazy. Marvel fans everywhere are united, shedding tears. It's about to be an amazing moment for us all. Matt Rife, right? Rhode Island's own Matt Rife has bought a home in Connecticut. It's known as the Museum of Ed and Lorraine Warren. Basically, one of the most famous, if not the most famous, home and place for paranormal activity. He's very into hunting ghosts and paranormal activity. And Matt Rife is now the legal guardian of the Annabelle doll. The scary Annabelle doll. Because the Annabelle doll is a part of this Connecticut museum.
I'm imagining.
Right? He's announced the purchase of the Monroe, Connecticut home of the Warrens, who inspired the Conjuring franchise. And then also, this includes the Warren Occult Museum with the Annabelle doll. This also inspired the Annabelle films. He's extremely excited about this, he says. He's going to open it up soon. He currently has it for 5 years, right? This is a guardianship for at least 5 years. The entire haunted collection. And he's going to open it up soon for people to visit it, etc. Matt Rife is heavily into the scary shit. I don't know why.
Makes sense.
But like he's really into it.
Funny niggas be crazy.
Funny people, funny and really good comedians have really weird interests. But he's really heavy into the scary shit. He plans to open the house for overnight stays and museum tours so you can experience it yourself and learn all about the history surrounding this amazing place, he says. That shit is crazy. Ed Warren died at 79 in 2006, and Lorraine Warren passed away at 92 years old from 2009 in 2019. Also, this announcement comes after the Annabelle doll's previous guardian, Dan Rivera, died of natural causes last year. Died of natural causes last month. And people were going crazy when that happened. Like, oh my God, how did he die? Annabelle doll. Now Matt Rife is behind this Annabelle doll. This is crazy. There's also the Conjuring house here in Rhode Island that's facing a lot of controversy with the owner.
You'll probably
Matt Rife might buy that one soon too.
Yeah, he's gonna buy it.
You live in Rhode Island already. Why not buy that one? I thought it was that one at first. I'm like, oh shit, it makes sense, but no, it's not that one. It's the other one. But God bless. Some Trump news, Noel. What do you have to discuss politically?
Okay, let's begin. Let's have some fun today. So, first one is Texas Democrats walked out to block the GOP in Texas. So let me explain. At the state legislature for every state, there is a legislative body that works a lot like Congress on a national level, but just for the state. The state legislature in Texas, their Democratic state legislators walked out on an important vote. Now, the reason why is because every few years, your state has to redistrict. So redistricting means you're doing the lines. And when you're redoing the lines of certain districts, you can either add or remove the legislators that you would be sending off to Congress. Understand that Texas is growing in size. So they're going to get 5 new congressional representatives they send to Congress. If they're able to do this, it would be 5 Republican representatives, and that would give the Republican Party more power because the majority of the people that live in Texas, a lot of them are Republican. Donald Trump has been pushing for this to happen. He has been pushing the state legislature to redistrict the lines because the way they do it is they do it by racial, economic, and political lines. So they will draw up the lines in a way where the majority of the people who would vote for this specific seat are from a certain party, a certain demographic, and a certain racial class, or they'll like match people in together to like neutralize people's votes. Now this is where it gets crazy. They didn't just walk out on the vote. They left the state. So in the state of Texas, I'll tell you exactly what it is. There is a move called breaking quorum. The Texas House requires 100 members present to conduct business, but only has 88 Republicans. It needs Democrats in the room, even if it doesn't need their votes, in order to enact the new redistricting. So what the Democrats decided to do, 50 of them, because they knew their presence was necessary for the vote to happen, they went to states like Illinois. They went to New Jersey. They went to Michigan. And they were like, yeah, we're not coming back. Because if we come back, you're going to make us vote for this thing that could have national implications. Like if this actually goes through, we're going to see Republicans have more power in the House, in Congress. Yeah. And we can see we're going to have a red Congress for a very long time. So this is where it gets a little crazier. And this isn't the first time it's happened. Texas has had this problem in the past in other states where legislators just leave the state because they're like, we're not going to give you the ability to vote on this. The governor of Texas is now threatening to arrest the legislators who are not present. He has signed off on an arrest warrant that says the moment they come back to Texas, you have to arrest them and bring them to Capitol Hill, and they have to, the capital of where the state legislature is, and you have to vote on this legislation. That is what he's putting out. That's what the arrest warrant says. And the problem is this. A lot of legislators, they work 2 jobs, so they can't be gone forever. They have to come back at some point to work their second job. Yeah. He has, they have until August 14th, which is when session ends. And because it's a part-time job, so once session ends, legislators don't vote anymore. But under Texas law, the governor has the ability to call them back in to vote. Every month, he has the ability as an emergency vote. Again, this is a big thing because we've never seen this before. We've never seen a governor actively try to arrest legislators because they don't want to vote and send out an arrest warrant on them. And it's even bigger because if this vote goes through, the Republicans will have 5 more votes in the House. Now, the second thing, this relates back to you, the Cambodia and the Taiwan beef. I mean, Thailand, I'm sorry. So Thailand and Cambodia have been on a constant dispute for the last few days.
They were meeting today, you said?
Yeah.
Did they meet?
Officials met officially in Malaysia to cement their ceasefire. Now, there's been reports in social media that the ceasefire got violated and it broke. No, it didn't. It has been intact this entire time since the last time we reported on it. Okay. It's just a series of events have been taking on. So I do want to emphasize this. Since the clash has taken place, 43 people have died. This is also including civilians and has left more than 300,000 other people displaced. The ceasefire was announced in July, the 28th of July, and it was because Donald Trump was threatening not only sanctions, but also tariffs on both countries if they did not come to the table. Now, the truce was fragile, and since it was enacted, Cambodia's defense ministry has accused Thailand of violating the terms of the ceasefire by installing barbed wire in a disputed border area. Oh my God. While the Thai military has suggested that the Cambodian army has reinforced troops in key areas. Both countries have given foreign observers tours of last month's battle sites while seeking to show the damage allegedly inflicted by the other nation. So they're both accusing each other of something. Yeah. And they're showing China and the U.S. what's going on. They're like, hey, look what's happening here. Thailand and Cambodia also accuse each other of violating international humanitarian laws by targeting citizens. Cambodian president continues to demand the release of 18 of its captured troops whom Bangkok says it will only release following a complete cessation of the armed conflict, not just a ceasefire. So you probably saw this on social media. This is what I sent to you.
Yeah.
Cambodia got 18 of their soldiers captured and arrested. Thailand is saying they were violating the ceasefire, and the only way they get them back is not that we have a ceasefire, but we have a complete resolution of the issue. On Friday, Thailand returned 2 wounded Cambodian soldiers through a border checkpoint connecting Thailand and Cambodia's province. And today, hopefully, as we're recording this, an agreement has been made. From what I understand, both China and Russia are at the table with Malaysia, in Malaysia right now, and they're having a conversation on how to deal with the border dispute. Too many people have died. This is very dumb. This is a very dumb conflict, and it's very simply rooted in nationalism. Both sides feel entitled to the land. This is not the U.S. pushing it, and it's not China pushing it. It is just between these two groups. Yeah. So hopefully they can lead to a resolution. God bless. Now, this is the biggest news that I've seen, and niggas is not talking enough about it. And it's my final piece of news. Netanyahu has decided on full occupation of the Gaza Strip. I want you to understand that this is something that we have been debating about for a long time, because when Netanyahu originally came into this problem after October 7th, he said, my goal here is to ensure the destruction of Hamas, that Gaza is not a problem for the safety of Israel ever again, and we get the hostages back. He has completely changed his tune, and he is now saying he wants a full occupation of the Gaza Strip. If that happens, a full occupation means there are soldiers on the ground in the full Gaza Strip, which has never happened before, and he would have full control of the area. This is such a controversial issue. I'm going to read you what they were saying. So the Prime Minister's office conveyed a message to Lieutenant General Ayal Zamir, who was the general of the IDF, which is Israel's army, the Army's chief of staff, saying, if this does not suit him, the decision to invade the Gaza Strip, you should resign. Because there are people in the IDF army right now who are saying, we don't want to do this. We think this is a bad idea. You're trying to occupy land where there are hostages, their lives are in danger, and if we occupy this land, we're going to get massive pushback from the international community. Netanyahu, for the first time ever, is saying, I don't give a fuck.
He's going full-fledged with it.
Full-fledged into Gaza. And I'm going to say, the Israeli media outlet Yeat also said a senior official close to the prime minister as saying, the die is cast. We are going for a full occupation of the Gaza Strip. The official reportedly added, there will be operations even in areas where hostages are held. If the IDF chief of staff doesn't agree, he should resign. They're talking to their own military leaders that if you do not agree with our decision here, this is Netanyahu and his chief of staff, you should go.
But then if that happens, what can they do? They're going to have to rehire people?
Yeah, so you just replace him. And this happens a lot of times. This is happening right now in Thailand, where the prime minister or the president can beef with a general. That's happened throughout history. It's always been a thing. That's usually how governments fall apart, is when the general decides, I'm not listening anymore. These people have my loyalty, like the army. Yeah. We're just going to knock you off.
I'm their leader.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the thing about Israel is everyone has to serve in the army. So the real loyalty is to the country of Israel.
Yeah.
Because there's mandated service. So they're never going to turn on Netanyahu. Netanyahu, from what I understand, as a very popular individual, and they all understand the goal is to protect Israel. So if he doesn't want to resign, they're going to boot him out. Mm-hmm. The problem here is, bro, if they occupy Gaza, that could lead to the eradication of Palestine.
Yeah.
Because now you have full control of the region. Who says you have to give it back?
Yeah.
You're there already. Your troops are there. It's a full military occupation. Because everyone's been saying, because the thing is, what we've been witnessing is the strategic bombing designed to weed out Hamas. That's been the argument.
Yeah.
The moment you put soldiers on the ground, you're endangering every hostage because Hamas can just start offing them off.
Yeah.
And also, you are putting the international community in a position now where you're not bombing them anymore. You're not starving them out.
Yeah, you're there directly, just killing them all.
And you are putting the entire world in a position where it is now we either support Israel or we watch the systematic elimination of this country. This is the craziest shit ever. Now, the final decision happens tomorrow. They're going to meet one more time. If they decide to take this path, it's unprecedented. It's going to change. It's literally going to cause so many issues.
Listen, man, I hope that meeting keeps getting delayed. Worst case scenario, this shit happens by the time you guys hear this tomorrow. But it's pretty crazy, because the conversation online has always been so, especially back, like I feel like a couple years ago, it was so taboo to speak about this and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like it's a unanimous, like, still people obviously have their opinions, but especially when I saw the backlash that the Nelk boys received when they interviewed Netanyahu.
It was real.
It showed me, like, no pun intended, it showed me that this shit is real. Like, this shit is really like a unanimous. People have, it's understood, like, the Palestinian people are being killed unlawfully.
Yep.
Like, it looks like some shot of a video game. These footages that we're seeing, right? There's no justifying it. People try to justify it. There's like no justifying it. Like, you're not attacking people that are attacking you. It's not just soldiers killing soldiers. Like, there's innocent lives being taken. There's hostages. All this shit that's going on is just insane. But if you speak about it, you get canceled.
Yeah.
If you speak about it, you're anti-Semitic. What the fuck is going on out here? Like, why are we trying to put so many labels on people rather than just understanding that people don't want to see people die?
Yeah. I will tell you this, though. This reminds me a lot of what we learned in history class when Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves during the Civil War. That was a tactic used to force not only the South, but also France that wanted to intervene. Or it was Britain, I can't remember exactly. They basically told Europe, if you fight this war with the South against the North, you're supporting slavery. Because now it's a direct conflict. At this point, if he occupies Gaza, what is this war about? Was it the destruction of Hamas? Or was it that you were trying to finally take over that region fully?
Yeah.
I don't think he got an answer for that. And this is where he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Because unless your plan is to destroy Hamas and leave, which I doubt, that would be the only way it makes sense. So, God bless. He's putting himself in a position where he's making it very clear what his goal is. I love Noel's new sunglasses. Thank you. $5 as well, Boldly Kyle.
God bless. Appreciate y'all. To end the podcast, we got some local important news, but it still also crosses over international because this one especially. The WNBA, they're saying might come to New England. Providence wants a WNBA team here, but it seems like Boston might be the one to get it. The Connecticut Sun, they're saying might go to Boston. Providence is still in play, and there's still potential for them to come to Providence. But initial reports suggested that former Celtics co-owner Steve Pagliuca, let's just call him Steve because I hate these names that I mispronounce and people kill me. Steve, co-owner Steve.
You're funny.
Would relocate the WNBA team to Boston after he buys it. 48 Hours has given Rhode Island leaders reason for hope. He, Steve, even went out of his way to name check Governor Dan McKee in a statement, pushing back the initial reports. The statement said, as an investor group led by PAGS Group and supported by Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey and Rhode Island Governor Daniel McKee, has offered to acquire the Connecticut Sun with the objective of keeping New England's WNBA team in New England. In a statement online, the statement fueled speculation that Steve may want the team to split its time between Boston and Providence, or at least have some presence in Rhode Island, if proposed purchase receives league approval. The Boston Globe reported that Steve has offered a record $325 million plus $100 million more to build a practice facility to buy the team from the Mohegan tribe.
Where would they play? The Dunkin' Donuts Center?
If they went to Boston, I'm assuming maybe the TD Garden with Celtics.
But that's mad expensive because the Celtics don't even own the TD Garden. That's the Bruins own that building. But they're saying it'd be half here, half there.
But he had to spend. They said that also that they would put $100 million to build right? That's what it's at. $100 million to build a practice facility.
Yeah, but when I'm
at a performance facility, it's different from a practice facility.
Yeah, performance is different from practice. That's even crazier. So this is where I'm confused. It says half and half. So would their performance facility be in Boston and their practice facility be here?
I don't get it.
Would they be training? Would they be playing in the Dunkin' Donuts Center? Like, what do we? I don't understand.
Steve's ownership group joined Dan McKee and others for a tour of the AMP in Providence last month, right? So they were touring the AMP, the new. It was the Dunkin' Donuts Center. I call it the Dunk always, the Dunk. The governor has been guarded about what he says publicly about the dealings with that family. But spokesperson Laura Hart said in a statement, "We have made our interest to work with the team known and open to future conversations about a potential role for Providence." Right? I personally feel like it should come to Providence. That'd be fire. But obviously, financially, Boston has a proven presence historically with sports. Their basketball team's phenomenal. You add another WNBA team in Boston.
Yeah.
But selfishly, I want that shit here. I want that here.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Could there be a world where it's like a combination?
No.
No? A New England, like representing New England Patriots? How about New England WNBA team where it's like a cross between both, but they play here? You know what I'm saying?
So why do they go to Boston?
Or why not play in both?
Why
If
would
it's
you
New
play
England?
both?
You know what I'm saying? Why can't you share? It's like a girlfriend. Sometimes you want to share the girlfriend, maybe.
You're crazy.
on some Kevin Gates shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'd rather just have them here. Like, because my thing is a WNBA team, right? It's not like a huge, like, right now, at least. There's not a huge market for it.
No, WNBA is blowing up. A new team, I'm not sure how the success of a new team. The current teams are blowing up.
I
To
think you
create a
could fit
new
them.
team, I'm not sure how successful that can be.
I think you could fit them in the Dunk. It's just the training facility would be a problem, but Rhode Island is so small. Make it in work. Just have them travel.
It's interesting. It's still out in the open, the WNBA team, if it's coming to Rhode Island or not. But I feel like it might not, just because I know how like it's political, it's money.
Taxes, the state house might not give them the tax breaks.
Yeah, but when you look it up, right, WNBA team Rhode Island, that's what it is. There isn't a WNBA team Rhode Island, but there's ongoing discussions about potentially relocating the Connecticut Center to Providence. The current team's owner is reportedly exploring a sale. An investor group led by former Boston Celtics co-owner Steve is interested in purchasing the team with the goal of potentially keeping it in New England. This has sparked interest in Rhode Island's officials, who has met. The governor keeps meeting with them.
It makes sense. The FC group worked.
I'll tell you this much. We need a team.
We do.
I think Providence is
we're big enough for
a
WNBA
big enough
team.
city and more popular enough city on a college level. Sports every year is a part of the conversation.
Yeah.
A team here in any sport would be successful.
I don't believe that.
I think so. Rhode Island soccer team's doing great. They keep winning. The stadium is phenomenal. People are loving it. Time will tell if it's financially successful, right? You got to give it a couple more years. Let's see the first 5 years. Is it going to be a loss? Are they working at a loss? I think they're working at a win so far.
My thing
what
is,
I've heard.
We would never succeed in basketball, football, or baseball because those three teams are gigantic behemoths in Boston. Like we could never build anything to match the Boston Red Sox, the oldest team and one of the oldest teams in baseball. You can't make a team to match the Boston Celtics. You can't make a team to match the New England Patriots, but you can make a WNBA team. You can make a soccer team. You can't make a hockey team.
I think you can make the next Yankees in Rhode Island.
No, you can't, Vic. Stop. Yo,
bring the Paw Sox back.
This is why I get mad on this podcast. This nigga just said that the city of Providence can challenge this team. This is one of the greatest. This is one of the most important teams in baseball. The Boston Celtics have the most chips in all of basketball.
Turn that B to a P.
The New England Patriots have the greatest quarterback of all time on their freaking, on their number and a statue and all this shit. And they have almost more Super Bowls than a lot of these fucking teams, bro.
Bring Brady back. Bring Brady back. Let's bring Brady back for 1 year. Put him in Rhode Island for a team.
Oh my God!
I'm telling you right now, he can switch up sports like Michael Jordan.
Bro,
Make that B a P. Bring the Paw Sox back. Have Brady playing baseball. Designated hitter.
No, bro, this shit gets me triggered, bro. We can have a WNBA team. We not competing with anything else, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Even the Bruins, they suck.
My God. Listen, another crazy story. We spoke about this possibly happening. There's been in the recent years this new movie theater in Rhode Island, Apple Cinema, right, in Warwick. And we go to watch movies there where we're like, is this related to Apple? Like, why is it called Apple Cinema? I'm like, that might be an issue. It turns out that Apple is currently suing Apple Cinema over trademark brand confusion. Apple Inc. has filed a lawsuit against the owner of Apple Cinema, alleging that the movie theater chain has caused widespread confusion and diluted the technology company's brand. The lawsuit was filed August 1st in Massachusetts court, accusing Sand Media of trademark infringement as the company prepares for an aggressive nationwide expansion. Right? Apple Cinema has operated in the Northeast for more than a decade. Apple said its recently announced plans to open more than 100 movie theaters across the country prompted the legal action. So Apple Cinema wants to open 100 more movie theaters across the country. They've been successful. They're like, oh, why wouldn't you change the name if I'm them? Maybe they thought they can work together. I don't know what the hell it is. A chain opened the 14th location inside the historic theater in San Francisco, California, and teased another opening nearby, reportedly less than 50 miles away from Apple's headquarters in California. Apple said in an announcement immediately that sparked public confusion. People thought online that this was another Apple brand. They thought that this was Apple TV movies. Right?
Bro, I do too.
This is going viral. Apple also pointed to a Warwick Mall social media post about its Apple Cinema location where one commenter described confusion as staggering. Rhode Island's only Apple Cinema opened in Warwick Mall spring of 2022. Right? Apple has secured dozens of trademarks in the U.S. such as Apple Store, Apple TV, Apple News. I guess they haven't secured Apple Cinema.
Wow.
Sand Media tried to register trademarks for Apple Cinema and ACX Apple Cinematic Experience with the U.S. patent trademark, but both were denied. Apple sent a cease and desist letter in December of last year. Wow.
It took them a while to catch on. What the hell? I really thought that shit was Apple Cinema.
I think that once we saw this in Rhode Island, this movie theater, we said this, like, why is this a thing? Like, how is this Apple, but it's not Apple?
I thought it was Apple.
But it's crazy how someone can be so powerful to own the name of a fruit. But
Vic,
you can be.
The Apple logo's on
Apple.
the fucking on the top.
No, 100%. But it's like when you think about it, like objectively, it's like, oh, you can't own a fruit. No, you can. You can. They are the fruit. They are the apple. Anywhere you go in the world, that is like insane to do that.
Yo, I want you guys to look up the Apple Cinema logo. That shit is the exact thing.
It has Apple.
Nigga, I'll pull it up for you. What?
No, it does. It does.
Bro, these niggas is thieves. Bro, because I'm like, nah.
I have it right here. I found it. Right there. Hold up. Let me put it sideways for those who haven't seen it.
Nah, they did too much, Vic.
Yeah, it has the apple right there in the beginning of the actual sentence. Apple Cinema,
bro.
The first letters of Apple. They fucked up by putting Apple,
bro.
They put the Apple in lowercase a, but it doesn't save them.
No, at all, bro. And what makes it worse is like.
But my thing is like, why do that to begin with? You think that
get people to
thought that they would like work together?
No,
because they're gonna lose all their money now. No,
they fooled niggas like me.
But they could lose a lot of money. I feel like the whole company just gonna have to shut down.
No, they could just change the name. The judge is not. They don't. Apple doesn't have a patent, so there's no trademark on Apple Cinemas. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna have to just like
settle out of court or something.
Settle out of court and change the name. Nigga, they fooled me.
Oh my God,
Vic, I thought for years that was like Apple like branded cinema.
No, literally.
Nigga, I thought like when you walked in, you'd get like Apple. Yo, I thought you'd get like AirPods and shit. Yo, nigga, when I walked in and it like there was no Apple branded.
I thought it was an Apple experience.
Nigga, I was heated. I was like, damn, nigga, where the headphones and shit? I'm dumb as fuck. Yo, when you sent the article, I was like, wait, that's not Apple the company? Like, bro, I really fell for this dumbass marketing.
Yeah, no. Another company in Rhode Island that's actually closing down is the Newport Creamery in Garden City.
No way.
The Newport Creamery, after 63 years,
boo,
its lease is ending, right? The Newport Creamery is going to close everything down in 18 months, they're saying, after they've been denied their lease renewal by the Plaza, Garden City Plaza owner.
We got to kill them. I'm joking.
No, just kidding.
I'm joking.
There must be good reason. Let me read more of this.
They might never pay their rent.
Maybe. There's got to be some reason. Vice President of Jan Companies, they operate and own the Newport Creamery. They're disappointed in this decision.
Yeah.
There's rumors. Shout out to my guy, what's going on in Rhode Island. He says that there's rumors of potential Apple Store. People saying that there might be an Apple Store moving into Garden City. There's been rumors for years. They said that they were told that the actual owners, the reason behind the termination, they're saying that there's a new plan for this space, the Garden City space. There's a new plan. This is one of the most well-known locations in this chain. I think it might be the most well-known location.
The other one would be Smith Street,
and then this one especially.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Fucked up. That's fucked up. Nigga, the night I crashed the Blue Honda Fit, we were there.
Yeah, no, this is a lot of people in Rhode Island are very upset about it.
I'm upset.
To be honest with you, this doesn't affect my day. This doesn't affect my life at all.
You're a dick.
No, being honest, for life. I'm not a big Newport Creamery guy.
Nigga, that was the spot.
I'm not a big Newport Creamery guy. I was more of a Friendlies guy. I was Friendlies over Newport Creamery. Is that a hot take? I don't know. Is that an anti Rhode Island take?
Nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Your mother never put no.
I haven't had Newport. I also haven't had Newport Creamery in years, since I was like a kid.
Vic,
I haven't had that shit recently.
Vic, you never bought the cookie and cream like tub, and your mom would put the beans in it after?
No, hell no.
Your mom didn't use the Newport Creamery tub as the holder for the beans, nigga?
No.
For the habichuela, nigga, what are you talking about, bro?
But yes, I definitely the Awful Awfuls, right? Because that's where they're from, right? The Awful Awfuls were pretty good. It's like a staple locally, but it's not my favorite. Like, it's not like I wouldn't really recommend it. It's not like you need it. You die like I don't know. But everyone's crying in the comments. Everyone's going crazy about the Newport Creamery shutting down. So, listen, they're gonna be fine, guys. They're gonna be fine. They're gonna find another location. They will be fine. They're gonna be fine. Especially they're making a lot of money. They are gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure. I hope that they are. They have multiple locations.
Vic, that's not the point. When you go to Garden City, you see the Newport Creamery right next to the Chipotle, bro.
Listen.
Nah, you're not really Rhode Island, bro. Stop talking to me, bro.
Business is business. Unfortunately, this type of shit happens. Man. New plan for Garden City, guys. What are we gonna see Garden City 2.0 soon? Is Garden City gonna be in the future? What the fuck is gonna happen in Garden City?
The way they moving out there, you better sell some bulletproof vests. You try to get rid of my Newport Creamery. Get rid of that ghetto ass LA Fitness.
God damn.
Niggas be in that joint just hooping, being mad rowdy, bro. You get me hated. You try to get rid of my child, you won't get rid of this monstrosity no one wants to go to. My bad, it's not LA Fitness. It's eSports.
Oh no, yeah, it's LA Fitness forever in my life, in my mind. They be changing the name of that shit.
Sounds like a Wii game.
The last topic here locally. Here we have the situation. There was a man in Providence. This is it sounds like something out of Grand Theft Auto. This robbery, right? There was a man in Providence that police have arrested. Police have arrested this Providence man after there was a 47-mile chase They chased this man for 47 miles from Kingston
Jesus Christ.
to New Bedford, right? This shit went all over New England. Officers went to a Kingston home after someone said that they were having people in their backyard robbing their jet ski and trailer, right? They pulled up and there was a pickup truck that sped off with the actual jet ski and the trailer attached, the stolen stuff attached. Police said that the truck did not have the proper registration plates and was reported stolen out of Rhode Island. They tried to pull over the truck, but the driver kept going. Police said that they chased the man down Main Street onto Route 3 South to Route 6 West to Route 25 West to I-95 West into downtown New Bedford, right? Massachusetts State Police troopers successfully launched the stop sticks on the street, but the driver did not stop. This man from Providence, bro, this guy drove the truck on rims 90 miles an hour. Sparks flying. Rims, pure rims. You imagine going 90 miles an hour on pure rims?
It's crazy.
What type of crazy shit is that?
It's crazy.
Right? The Kingston cruiser, police cruiser, was damaged after flying debris smashed the windshield during the actual chase and sprayed the officer while driving with shattered glass. It hit the officer.
Oh my God.
Right? The stolen jet ski and the trailer fell off the truck, literally, while during the situation. The driver eventually crashed the truck in New Bedford, and the police said that the truck got caught on fire as the three suspects hopped out and took off running. A Kingston officer was able to take one of the suspects, later identified as a 21-year-old Livian Sarrett. He's been taken into custody. The other two suspects are believed to have jumped off an overpass on I-95.
Oh my God.
Before running into the city. No one was hurt, according to the police. And the property of two different victims was also recovered. This is they're taking this shit serious, right? They have the number, the Kingston Police Department, 781-585-0523. They put it publicly online. They want people to call to help if they have any information on this. But this man, 21 years old, was arrested. People got to realize, right? This is 2025. To try to do some Grand Theft Auto type of crime in this small state in 2025,
it's crazy.
You're gonna be outnumbered. You got the entire New England police department, like all types of police, different police department that are willing to help each other to find you. And also, a jet ski and a trailer. How much money can you make selling an illegal jet ski? And who's gonna buy an illegal jet ski? Don't jet skis have like VIN numbers and everything, just like a car? Like I don't understand the process behind you gonna sell a jet ski in the black market.
Probably, yeah. Just take off
for what? Who's gonna buy a jet ski in the black market for $500?
I'll buy it.
But you gonna risk your life for $500? They can't get more than $500.
I'm not stealing it. I'm buying it. Nigga, my thing is, bro, what the fuck did you think you were gonna do with a jet ski? Like,
I don't get it.
How did you think you're gonna get away?
They have to be young and dumb. If the first one was 21, they all probably were in the 20s, maybe even 19.
Had
who knows?
to be.
Because
they thought they caught a lick.
Yeah, that is crazy. They thought they were just gonna steal a jet ski.
Mm-hmm.
It literally is there's like a mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 where like you have to like steal like a boat or something. No, like you have like a boat. You're driving with like a boat, or you're driving off like a boat on the highway. That sounds like literally like the scene out of this shit.
Oh, it is. So someone stole Mike's boat.
Yeah, someone steal a boat on the friend in Grand Theft Auto just like this. Like this is crazy.
It was the daughter's like friend or boyfriend, and he chased after it.
This is a good ass mission.
Yeah,
that was a good ass mission.
I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but there we have it, guys. We love you. We appreciate you all. Thank you guys for tuning in for another week, another episode of Club Ambition Podcast, aka Cap, and that's Cap, episode 199. Next week we'll be back with episode 200. This shit has flown by, incredible, insane how time flies by. But we appreciate you all. We thank you all. See you guys next week. You know what I'm saying? Some surprising new news breaking next week. I got some surprises for y'all. Much love. We love y'all. From Rhode Island to the world. Be safe. Love one another. Be kind. And all that good stuff. Cap!